We're going alive.
Coming at you.
From twitch.tv/I know that NATO.
You don't even you can't even say that anymore.
Yeah, I know NATO.
Well, yeah, that's this channel.
You said I know that NATO.
Yeah.
It's I know NATO.
Oh, what?
Come on, NATO.
Oh.
It sounds like you don't know NATO.
NATO, did you apply that picture?
Ointment?
Yes. Yeah. Yes to both questions.
On the skin.
Yes to both
Yes.
questions.
Yes.
Yeah, see, look, Dash, if you look at the fucking... Why?
Map?
Yeah. And it's a moving map as well.
You cheeky son of a bitch.
See, it switches between the
the
whole.
background's still black.
I like my black. It was behind you guys that I wanted
It's a black
something.
ground.
It's a black ground. Black ground.
Why is this not picking up this? Oh, that's why. That's why. Haha!
I might actually work on a little bit more so that the background behind us looks a little bit more stylish too.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
But it gave me an idea of what it would look like. That's
But yeah, see, and then you got a little dice roll up there for you kids there as well. See, so you can see the most recent dice roll. Wait for it to load. You know.
we can fucking play.
All right, but yeah, so that's where the beautiful viewers will be able to now see your D20 rolls.
I don't see anything yet.
Ooh, thank you, Benny.
Where?
Benny's
I'm
there.
gonna make a roll and see what shows up.
Yeah, should.
Andrew's
Oh no, I haven't clicked the transition button. Sorry, I was in studio mode.
I just realized something. Fuck.
Fuck. Oh man, I haven't got a water. All right,
Get water.
Yeah, we'll be 2 seconds. I'm just gonna go get a water.
I might go grab mine the Pepsi actually. I did a special today. I got brie, cheese, and crackers.
Fucking A.
I'm going fancy tonight.
More of a camembert kind of guy.
They're both the same to me.
You're more. No, they're very
bit.
similar.
Yeah. It's like, oh, put some camembert. You mean brie? No, it's not the same. It's like they taste exactly the same.
Hang on, there is a difference, right?
Yeah,
there
there's
is.
a taste difference, a very subtle taste difference.
What are we tasting?
The texture,
Because I eat camembert.
Camembert and brie, cheese. They're both the same to me, to be honest.
The first time I had camembert was at a German pub in Sydney, and they deep fry it with cranberry sauce.
Oh.
That sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah.
So good.
Did anybody watch Critical Role today, by the way?
No, I'm nowhere near up to date. I'm at the Thordak. I'm at the Thordak fight at the moment.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's even better. But today's episode. Oh.
Yeah, I've been listening to the actual podcast. It's been real good.
Yeah. Man, I've been trying to work on our shit as well. I've got like half of our pods are done in audio, so yeah. Half of our episodes, I should say, done in like audio, so they're going to be up real soon. I've got a server set on the dashgamer.com server so that I can start chucking them up and put them up on iTunes. Yeah.
Was that someone's voice?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, so I've got it all ready, so it should go up real soon as a podcast.
How do you change the color of your dice?
You just whatever color is for your guy, that's what your dice will be.
Oh, I see.
Done.
Yeah, I was gonna say yellow.
Gotta get like, I've got it just written down somewhere so I have to keep writing it out.
If you had a stream deck, you could do a short key.
Nice.
That's actually pretty smart. Yeah.
Wait, hang on. Who was tan?
Actually, NATO, I've got a macro keys. You just reminded me.
Yeah, just macro it.
I will macro it. Where is my bitch? Here it is.
Because like on Stream Deck, you could just do hotkey one letter, like 5 microsecond delay, next letter, and then micro space, and then just do enter. So it'll type it all out and press enter.
Yeah.
Something. Preston looks older in this picture. He's meant to be 18 or 19 or whatever.
It's anime.
anime
Everybody
thing.
looks old.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's like 16 in that picture.
Probably.
No, actually, that's blackface. Even though it's not meant to be blackface, it's a drow. I'm not gonna do it.
What?
Oh, it was what's the name from Community? When he's the drow, and
Oh.
he's completely painted black. I was like,
Yeah, Mr. Tang.
yeah, not gonna risk that on Twitter.
Show you anyway.
All right, where's this Andrew? I want to start. I want to roll. Let's go.
All right.
What the fuck?
Airboats.
Set.
Why don't I write out this whole thing? Oh, here it is. Fuck.
Can have fun in the Twitch chat.
We're gonna flick a little ahead. Like we're not gonna do your shopping scene. We're just gonna flick through that.
I've been like looking forward to that.
Yeah, but also
Get some Hall and Oates
Ah.
going.
Anyway.
Ali, you're leaving in like maybe 2 sessions, so I kind of need to get to a certain point in the story and shit. So
Wait, you're leaving? Wait, what?
yeah, she
I won't be able to do
Oh.
the sessions anymore.
yeah.
Because right now in California it's 3 a.m.
Oh.
We'll figure something out. Maybe. Who knows? But I already have idea what I'm gonna do with Bish.
Tentacles.
Lots and lots of tentacles. There's literally a spell.
Like the second time though. Well, actually, this would be a
Edvard's
third time.
Black Tentacles. It's called. Where is? How is chat anyway? How there's 9 people viewing. How are you on this fine evening? We'll get to the
Wait, how many people are watching?
9. It says on Streamlabs, but Streamlabs is never accurate.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them are probably us.
Let's have a look.
No, I'm not live. I don't watch my own Twitch stream. I just watch it on OBS. UBS.
Live with the last bit. Last bit? What do you mean last bit?
Bit. What did I write? Yeah, last bit. You're at the fucking conclusion of this arc at the moment.
Okay. I was gonna say, what, we're wrapping up the campaign?
No, the final bit of this bit of the arc. The Sandbroker arc. You're literally about to go to a party to find out how the fuck you're gonna kill him.
Oh, spoilers, bro. I'm good.
It's not spoilers, you know. That's the whole point. You guys were going to this party. Ah! What are you doing, Ali?
What intro is this?
Is this the one that I posted in anime?
Oh. Okay, I know this now. Yep.
That's the tune that's stuck in my head right now. Bye.
Oh, Andrew.
Yeah. Where the fuck is he?
I'd call that a shameless plug. Oh.
Yeah, that's
It looks like a bra. It does, but it's not. It's me.
I'm not gonna
See?
lie. The
What am I
first thing
looking
I
at?
did
Yeah.
was I went like,
No, that's just my shirt. See, it's this part of it.
yeah, but you can just see black and white.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, but now you can have some bit of slithering. It wasn't a bra, everybody. Okay.
No.
It did. You know, I was
thought
like,
it was
what?
cleavage.
Yeah, I know. So did I for a second, and then I was like, wait, that's me. Kinky.
I didn't even know how that worked. I was like, wait, why would my camera duplicate and zoom in?
Yeah.
Let's
Get the crap out of me for 2 seconds.
It's alright.
I don't know if you saw me kind of like go.
Yeah.
You were already covered by your mic. Even if that was you.
Look, okay, all I saw was a V-neck.
I don't blame her. I do not blame her
And
one
like my
bit.
first instinct was like, holy crap.
Cleavage City.
Where is this kid? He's just
You
bounced now.
cat's about to grow up.
I just sent him a message so you can go see where he's at.
He was like, I forgot something, and then ran.
I forgot something. Mad dignity. I'm kidding.
Ooh, button.
This is repeating.
Oh,
Ooh,
I'm
is that your health?
kind of sad now.
You're sad
Wasn't
it
one of
wasn't.
the players, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant you were sad it wasn't a bra. I was like, Jesus.
The bra's going.
I forget that it's green, so it's gonna be see-through. I just realized that.
Not on that camera.
Not on this one, but on this
But
one.
it looks so seamless though.
Yeah,
it does.
it just looks like a black.
See?
Go back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh? No, this isn't green. This is green.
Yeah, but
Hey.
it's black on.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It
it
looks
looks
good. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, but now you can't tell it's
Where
slip.
is Andrew?
I don't know. I'm gonna flick us back to starting soon.
And that was some bullshit.
No, I wanna go to bed.
No. That was a good way to turn it back to the point. I wanna go to bed. Alright. Well, you guys. Why is it so echoey? Oh, I know. 2 secs.
I'm using the wrong mic out here.
There we go. No. No,
It's
it was on surround sound. Like it grabs sound from all around the mic. I had to switch it back to grabbing just from this part of the mic. Good old.
No.
Definitely using a Audio Technica mic.
Yeah, sure. How's that Blue Yeti going for you?
It's fucking awesome. I love it. I love my Blue Yeti.
What was that noise again?
Amen.
Hey?
What noise?
Does someone else hear that little what? No?
No.
Okay, never mind.
No. You're tripping
Well,
balls.
last
hearing
time,
things.
and everyone said it was.
You're tripping balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone said it was NATO, but this is like really digital anyway.
No, it's
More
not
high
me.
pitched than NATO is.
Alright. So,
Alright.
I'll
Turn your
s-
camera off in roll 20, Andrew.
It is often
No, keep it on, keep it on.
I want that private cam. Alright, so you guys after... Oh, I can't see Roll20, so I don't know. I need another screen.
Fucking Alex.
Yeah, following cash gives 50 tokens.
Oh, what? Ah! What's going? I don't even know what's going on. This is what I have to. This is what I have to deal with, players. I mean, listeners. Okay. Let's get this started. After a huge detour, defeating a demon down in the abyss and reclaiming your souls back onto this earth, including a now hatched Oz from the emberous egg he was like encased in.
Born again Oz.
Yeah, born again Oz. He's a born again Eggian. Yeah. You met up back with. Jesus, where are those notes gone? Back up with. I forgot. He's fucking Griff. There we go. You met back up with Griff. Griff has now taken you to go get fitted. The 5 of you walk out into the streets of Arakath. Athkalar. Sorry, Athkalar. What's everybody wearing? What flashy outfits? Preston, what are you wearing? That you had
so
you
I
had
just-
you had unlimited money and you're going to probably the richest of rich parties. So
Okay, so this is assuming that we could have bought anything that we wanted.
yes, tailor fitted.
Okay. tailor fitted. I think Preston would wear something equivalent to like a suit, but he'd have like the coat over the shoulders and over the back.
I'm
So
thinking
instead of having like a cape, he
that
would
long
have, like,
penguin tail thing off the back of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a little bit too much. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Typical Preston. Like, but he thinks it's awesome. He's like, this is so cool, but it's not.
No. Bish, what is Bish wearing?
Bish has been reluctantly made to wear a dress because if she wore anything else, it'd be a bit weird.
No, you could wear a formal suit.
Oh, can she?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, she is
That's cool.
wearing a nice, sleek, like gunmetal grey suit, and it's got like the
Double-breasted?
fancy white cravat as well. Like,
Ooh. Shoulder pads?
yes.
Beautiful. Oh god. Looking nice. Daz. What? Okay, this is. I want to know the Daz one the most.
The Daz.
The boat.
Okay.
So, tell me. Describe to me the bogan suit.
He's
Alright,
walking in with
alright.
thongs for sure.
Mate,
Pair of stubbies.
finest Italian leather thongs.
Like Gucci thongs. Gucci thongs.
Okay, so it's like a suit, but instead of a suit pant, it's got like shorts,
Mm.
and the blazer is actually just like a flannel.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like head to toe fucking flannel. And for some reason, he's also got a tie on it too,
Aw.
just to look a little bit extra posh.
Oh.
But it's a high vis tie.
All right, so the tailor had to bring out some extensive amount of silks and leathers and all that stuff. But what is Oz wearing? What did he fit him into?
What would Oz wear?
Diamond studded
Nothing.
loincloth.
That's the thing. Like, I'd honestly say just a black suit, like completely black, black blazer, black shirt, just black, everything black.
Like his soul.
And so the four of you work out first, and then Trickery kind of comes out looking flash. He has like the black silk with like gold linings on all of the suits, and a few like rings with gems across them and stuff like that, and then just like this like nearly what's the color? Crimson bow tie on the black suit with the gold trim.
And Preston thinks that Trickery looks like he's just like, oh wow.
And he looks at you and
He's
goes, "This is how the upper class dress, young Preston."
And Preston's just like, oh, I wish I knew that. Should have went with you.
All right, so Griff is out the front with you as well. He's not dressed up because he is just dropping
What
you
a
at this.
bitch.
Well, he's dropping you at. He's not going to this. He was your contact for this. He kind of looks at you guys and he goes, "Okay, like I'm afraid to ask this, but what's the plan? What's your story? Who are you at this party?"
Are we not allowed to be ourselves? No, that's bad.
Yes, that's bad.
Oh, okay.
He
My
like
name-
starts putting his head into his hands, and he's like,
It's called being secretive.
My name is Duke Rufus.
"Yes." And why are you
But
at
I'm-
this party?
Because I am here because I am a trader of magical artifacts, and I am here to.
Yes, but why
establish-
are you at this party? If I could get trinkets anywhere.
No, well, I mean, you could, but like I sell only the highest something quality things. But I'm here for, I think in business, I've read that like it's good to establish like a net of contacts, and
And
networking is very
he
important.
kind of
so
looks
you
at
kinda wanna-
looks at Bish and Trickery. He goes, "Please tell me at least you two know what's going on and a better plan than that, because I knew he was lying and I still couldn't believe that he was what he was saying. Please tell me you two at least have the plan. You look like the more deceptive ones of the party.
Out of character. Do we have our weapons?
Yeah.
Okay, in character. Yes, I am Gut Dam, and I am a bodyguard.
Who are you a bodyguard for?
One of the Regals in the show. I can't disclose a name, or else I will be giving away who they are.
So you are going separately from all the rest of these characters.
I will be patrolling the areas. Yes.
And he turns to Trickery, and Trickery's just like puts a finger to his lips, and he's like, "It's okay." Shh. And Griff looks at him like, "Okay." And then he kind of looks down at your feet, Daz, and he's like, "Please tell me there's a better story than your outfit."
Mate, I got married in a suit like this, alright? And here's my angle, alright? So, who was it that said we had to be weapons dealers or something? Or like sly on the down low weapons dealers? What I'm thinking is, right, I'm a weapons dealer, but it's functional weapons, you know? Weapons that look like household things, and you can use them for regular stuff, as well as smashing.
So, just cool, but why would the richest people in all of the world want to buy these when they will be buying for whole armies at these parties?
What if it's an army of assassins, right? No,
And-
hear me out.
And maybe some of my magical artifacts could be like linked in with some of these household tools.
Oh.
Yeah, they could just sneak right in as like, I don't know, like a maid or something. Yeah. And then, bah!
I thought this was a ball.
Yeah, it is.
We could have a bloody ball.
Why are we selling shit?
Because it's so like you were explained that this is like a ball, like it's disguised
It's
as
a
a ball.
cover-up.
Yeah, because it's like all of like the top underworld figures send their minions to kind of like socialize, buy new resources, make like connections and stuff like that. And
Is there, like, even though it's a cover, is there an actual ball happening in between this? Or...
oh yeah. So like everyone, like it's a
Okay, so-
huge, yeah, it's a huge function.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Held at Duke Akhtar's mansion. He's the one who formerly used to work with the Sandbroker, and recently, like within the month, like stopped working with him, just mysteriously, and another Duke took his place.
Gotcha.
So he was the one who pretty much funded all of the company's kind of things that were going on the West Hills, you know, like Beamer Village and all that. So yeah. And then he looks to Oz and he's like, you surprisingly look good. Have you got something at least?
Oz does this. He goes,
Get out of here.
their prescription, by the way. My name is Bond. James Bond. Nobody's ever heard of him. Is that good enough?
Yes, but
Yeah.
You sound like a secret agent of sorts.
Yes.
What is your purpose at the actual party, though?
Taking the stirred.
Yes. Aren't we just going to party? I don't even know what we're doing. I thought that we're just going for a party.
No, we're here because we're supposed to like mingle with like the underworld people and maybe like network and maybe get some information about certain stuff.
I'm going to party.
But that's not why we're here. We're here to we got a job to do here. Like this is all just like a cover.
Yes, exactly. We're going to party.
Alright, and like Griff,
You really convinced me there. I thought you were there to party.
Griff is still like massaging the side of his skull, and he's like, well, and then he kind of looks up and is, well, the hour's getting late, so I suppose we should get to the party. And then he kind of whistles and like rounds up his hand, and next minute, like this carriage, this like beautiful, like dark wood with like gold trims, like silk curtains, these beautiful white horses dragging it. And he opens like the door for you, and he goes, "This will take you to the party."
How big is this carriage that could fit all of us and Oz?
It's actually pretty big. Like, yeah, because
We've
usually,
got unlimited funds, don't we?
yeah, sorta.
Well, what's unlimited? What? Am I in character that I asked that?
Yeah. Well, Griff looks at you and he's like, you have
Well,
what?
how much?
You nothing. Like, I'm doing this to get you into the party.
Yeah, I know that. But how much?
Well, I'm assuming we have like benefactors, and the benefactors are like paying for the things that we're doing because they want to get the stuff. So we don't really have to worry about it.
I don't know. You were the ones making up the stories.
I think we should just go and party for a bit.
Okay.
Oh, you got your order, you're already jumping
Okay. And he kind of like opens the door.
What do you think all the extra pockets are for?
And yeah, he goes up to the drivers and tells them like where to go and stuff like that.
Just waiting to get into this carriage. I'm just going.
Yeah, well, the door's open. You can get in.
Yeah. So Preston will get in.
Okay.
Is there like a disco ball and stuff inside the carriage?
No,
Like,
no,
is
it's
it-
not a party bus.
is it-
And with like the open roof.
Just,
Pole.
No, it's a very upper class carriage.
Oz, why are you so sweaty?
All right, you guys jump
I
in.
want to pick up.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
to pick up 2 sticks and then cast light on them.
Okay. Oh no. You guys are gonna
kidding,
get
I'm
in this
kidding.
party for like 2 seconds and just be kicked out. All right, so it's like a 10-minute carriage ride. Is you guys doing anything as you're on the route over? Are you discussing anything or?
Yeah, so Preston's just gonna so what is? Do we have like a plan of attack going in here? Are we? Like, what
Yeah.
exactly are we after when we go in here? Like, who do we have targets or?
I assume that we are going to try and locate Mr. So-and-so? Mr.
Duke Ak.
Ex-employee?
What's his name, Nato?
Duke
Admiral Akbar?
Duke Akhtar.
Drug actor.
AKTR.
Akhtar!
Actor. I
Oh,
get it.
Duke actor. Okay. So some actor, I guess.
Hey, Preston, what was your name again?
Duke Rufus.
Gotcha. Just wanted
Oh, I just realised I don't have a name. Well, I thought of a great job, but how about you call me Peter Sterling, or Sterlo for short?
No, bro.
Jesus.
Sure.
Give me these pencils.
Oh,
All right, so
Sure.
Duke,
fuck, I'm gonna miss
we
it.
kind of do we know? Are we just gonna go in and are we gonna divide and conquer? Or are we like staying together? Maybe like act as like duos or something? Like, do we have? Because there's 4 of us. So if we, oh no, sorry, Trickery's here as well. So if we like, should we split up? I think Trickery,
been
could
so
do really well
quiet.
on his own. Yeah, but he's just getting in the zone. So maybe like Trickery on his own, we can like let him do his thing. 'cause
Oh
I
no,
don't think,
he's
like,
sitting back in the carriage. He's got his tail holding some grapes, and he's slowly like picking them off.
There's
and-
food in here?
Yeah,
Oh god.
yeah. There's like this like salad bowl there.
You need to address if there's
Oh
food
my
present.
god, I'm sorry, I forgot. Well, yeah, Trickery is just like it looks like he's used to at least faking this type of life before.
Okay.
so he's like, oh my god, this is real.
Yeah.
Hey. I'm looking at Trickery.
Yeah.
Hey. You got a name?
I'm gonna call myself Lancelot.
Yeah.
But yes, I am a weapons dealer from the spine of the world. I deal in mostly flame weapons.
All right.
Come down
Fair
to
enough.
the south to deal in my antiquities.
It's fine. So, me and the big guy,
Yeah.
maybe we'll split off?
Yeah. Why not?
Right, you
Okay,
two together.
so
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess
okay.
we'll
And then-
go.
I
These two.
thought you guys were meant to be like the muscle or something.
Yeah, exactly. She's my bodyguard.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're like Mr. Big or something, and she's like,
That's what I figured.
But then shouldn't you have like if you're a secret agent but like that doesn't why would you have a bodyguard? Is it
Oh.
Can
Did
you
you
not?
say that
Can
you're
you
a
not make
secret agent?
sense of stuff here? We're trying to go in and kill this guy, so calm down.
but we can't just like go in and we have to like you can't just
Wait. You're gonna kill the Duke?
Are we? Aren't we?
No, we're getting information.
Oh well,
Ooh.
we'll strangle him and then we'll kill him.
No. If we're in a really dangerous situation, and if we perhaps trigger one of the bad guys to do bad things, I mean that's not really gonna go well for us because there's only like 5 of us, and there's gonna be a lot of them.
Okay. You're right. We'll kidnap him. We'll get the info that we need.
I feel like he's on our side though.
Is he?
Yeah, and he's our contact here, isn't he?
No. You
No,
just,
no.
Griff had an invite to this party, and so he's getting you guys in to
Yeah, but we need the info from
hopefully
him
get
though.
some information.
Okay, what information are we after?
I thought there was still a bit of buddy going on there. Okay.
Yeah.
No, because this actor formerly used to work with the Sandbroker, and then has
We're trying to get
left that employment for some reason. Nobody knows why, and then so the Sandbroker had to find a new person to get funding for that area. So,
Okay, so we're just trying to
hopefully
find
he has some
Sandbroker
information.
info.
Yeah,
Okay.
you want.
So I've got an idea.
Disgruntled love it.
yeah.
So I do have an
well,
idea.
like you can hopefully whatever information he has, you could probably levy that against this guy who has now taken over employment, and maybe I don't know. The rest is up to you guys.
The power is yours.
Because the new guy who's supplying obviously has roots in. He supports with soldiers and equipment and everything, and probably drops stuff at the Sandbroker's castle. Who knows?
I've got an idea. Who's the smoothest talker right here?
I point trickery.
Yeah, I'd probably say it's trickery.
Or
Yeah. Okay, I've got an idea. Bish,
What?
we're swapping roles. I am now your bodyguard.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep.
You,
Why does that make sense?
I'll explain.
Because
I think. Well, go on, Presto.
no, I just
You
I
do
think
have
that,
high
like,
charisma, Ali.
it's
you
more
are actually
because,
pretty good at talking.
yeah, Bish, you just you're a lot better at talking than the rest of us, and I think we leave Trickery to do his own thing, and then he'll be able to just like blend into the environment as he does. But like I think that you out of the rest of us have the most talking ability stuff.
You're not a bumbling fool like that, like Preston here. So
Well, I mean, I'm not a fool. I like to think of pretty intelligence. But,
question to everybody here: does anybody have like a Nada? You can tell me whether I'm kind of not right here at all. Does anybody here have a spell that makes me like morph into like a human form, almost to make it look like a bodyguard?
I do not have that ability.
Preston doesn't use illusion. Oh, quick question: have we had a long rest?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Yes. You've
Oh,
had a long
thank
rest.
fuck.
Yes.
So I'm like,
Does
oh,
that mean we're fully healed as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
I shall
I'll
adjust.
still be your. I'll still be the bodyguard. Yeah. So that's what I mean.
Trickery doesn't
What
have.
we
He has
do-
trickery has minor illusion. That's about it.
Obviously, we're going to have to convince to get past some people to get to this guy.
Yep.
So I think the best way to do it is if we act kind of like.
No, like Griff told
No?
you, like it's an open, like it's a ballroom, and there will be people
Yeah.
drinking. Like the Duke will be walking around talking to people. Like this is his show of power of like I have the ability to bring all
Oh.
these people into this room. So he'll be walking around the party as well.
So we don't know what he looks like though.
You got a small to kind of description. He's like a more elderly man, very tan, with like graying hair. He'll probably be wearing like a crimson kind of suit with a black kind of trim on it.
And all we know is that he no longer works for old mate.
There are
But
many
there's no-
other things you found out in this campaign that you've been in, but whether you remember them or not is another issue.
No.
And you all want me to do the talking.
You'll be right.
Well, I think that out of you have the, yeah.
Oh, look, do you want me to do,
I
me
think-
to do the talking instead?
Filter through that
No.
information.
Well, I
I
mean,
think
yeah,
I-
if you want, I mean, we could have.
I mean, we could always like split up into 2 teams of 2, and those 2 be a
Yeah.
team, me and you be a team, and
Yeah.
yeah,
But that's what-
I
that was
actually
the
got a
idea.
really good idea.
That was the idea in the first place. I mean, we were going to go off and you two were going to go off. It was just that. I think that was the idea. And Trickery was going to climb the walls and do all that shit that he does.
Yeah,
I don't
do
even know
whatever
what
he does. Yeah, whatever
Yeah.
he does. Yeah, that fucking. That fucking
Look at the
Um,
Trickery. What is he doing? He's just not even paying attention, is
No,
he?
he's like, yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah, Presto man.
Yeah.
Presto, we got to work in our story, bro.
Well, I mean,
Alright.
if you said you were gonna be like
No,
training
I've changed my
in-
mind.
in-
I've changed my mind, mate.
Oh,
What I'm
okay.
thinking,
What?
I'm thinking, I'm gonna be a I'm thinking that they're gonna see a dwarf. They're gonna think, oh yeah, this guy probably knows how to drink. Bang! That's how I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna be
A brewer?
an alcohol merchant, right? But I'm gonna specialize in a certain kind of alcohol that like doesn't make you hungover, so the troops can still have a mad fucking ball, but not be hungover the next day, and it
Oh,
lifts
okay.
morale.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds good. And I
Roll
will.
roll an intelligence check for me. Dice.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, on that.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
that is no.
I just copied it, so then I just go paste roll 20.
Me too, but then I must have copied something else, probably a link to something.
You bitch.
sus.
Pornhub.com.
That's it.
Oh,
Hey.
14 plus 1 is 15.
15. Yeah, that's enough. These aren't the kind of people that have armies that they care really about what the army's kind of doing. They like buy an army, attack somebody, and then like they have mercenary armies and stuff like that. They're not like lords and regals of the lands that have standing armies that they constantly got to keep morale up and stuff like that. These are the underbelly, so these are like thieves guilds and like underworld figure, like mafia bosses and stuff like that. They're not that kind
Mario
of...
boss.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well,
They would more care that your alcohol was highly illegal and only you can supply it to them, and like you have direct routes to be able to smuggle it to them and stuff. That kind of shit.
Can I work that angle? Can I just borrow that idea from you?
Okay, yes. That was your intelligence telling you that, so yes, you're allowed to say
Yeah,
that.
I'm like, hang on a second.
Yes. These
I see your
these
brain's
people-
going overtime,
Yeah,
yeah.
these people would not just want the items. They'd probably want you to help them set up routes and all that. That's what these kind of parties were at. If they wanted to just go to buy something, they would go to, the fucking arms dealer. This is like setting up things and big world stuff.
So, Dazza, if you didn't know, these people want to set up routes.
Not that kind of routes. We know how that kind of happened. Ended last time. All right.
Hold on.
I was about to say,
So-
yeah, there's probably about a good 2 minutes left before you get to the party
Yeah.
itself.
So, Bish, let's just quickly go over our story. So who wants to be the bodyguard?
I guess you can be the bodyguard now.
Cool. Well, did you want to be the bodyguard? I don't care.
It's fine.
Okay.
I have to do the talking.
I'll
Do
be
you
the
want-
bodyguard.
Did you want to? You calm down. Did you want to? Did you want to? Okay, cool. Yeah, you know what? Better off because I'll probably end up strangling the guy. You're better off just talking to the guy. So
Not strangle him too. But,
yeah, well, we'll strangle him together.
Okay.
Done. There you go, Nato.
Okay. Preston and Daz, you're all cool. You want to arrive at the party? Any
Hey,
last
Daz,
words?
what's my role in your story? Am I like a business advisor?
Oh, I was thinking like, I guess that could work. Have you ever seen like those brands where it's like Mumford and Son, and like there's the younger character who's also like kind of brilliant in his own way, and they sort of collaborate together to make one single epic product.
Yeah.
I was thinking you could be my +2, +1
Oh,
times 2 to the power of 3.
+1 times 2 isn't times.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make sense. There's only
No,
two.
don't worry about it. But yeah, you know what I mean. So maybe like you could do some magic-y shit and like
Actually, no, I'm not going to help you with that. You guys, no. It was something else for this party, and I was like, yeah, should I? What?
I know we're
Hang
not gonna
on.
use magic.
Hang on.
Let it go now.
No.
Before-
I'm gonna talk to Bish and Oz in this. There are.
Yep.
Well, you've listened to D&D Critical Role enough. There is Ali.
Yeah.
There is this thing called Insight on your character sheet. Probably a good thing to use at this party, maybe. Insight. If you click on D&D Beyond,
Our
like,
ability to read people.
Yeah. If you click
gross.
actually on the skill, it'll actually tell you what that thing does and how you can use that skill. But yes,
Insight,
at a
okay.
party with a whole bunch of underworld figures, it probably is a good thing. I don't know who has high insight. Please don't say, because that's breaking
Nope.
the fourth wall. But yeah, insight may be a good thing at this party, because Griff also already informed you that a lot of these people will have covers for their, like, they might have a mild cover for their actual thing they're at this party. They might have come for, they might actually be like a drug dealer or something like that, but their real reason to come to the party might be completely reason why they're initially telling you, and blah 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 blah. Cool. Okay.
So, hang on. Once I get to the party and I locate this Duke,
Yes.
or is he an
Actor.
ex-Duke now?
No, he's still a
So
Duke.
he's still a Duke of this
Stopped
region.
dealing with the Sandbroker for some reason.
He just stopped dealing with him. Gotcha. Okay.
Which is pretty weird, and nothing come of it as well. Usually dealings end badly, like somebody attacks somebody or somebody betrays something, but no one seems to have done anything. They just went different ways, which is real weird. Griff explained. So something must be up, and somebody must have something on somebody or something. You don't know. It's just real weird.
Nudes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deep-seated nudes.
Gotcha. So when I find him, are we gonna band together or interrogate
we.
him as a duo?
Good question. I think what we'll do
Mhm.
is we'll talk. You talk. We'll get info.
What kind of info am I looking for? Team.
Well, we basically want to get any info we can on the Sandbroker, don't we?
Where he is, why
Yeah.
he disconnected practices,
Yeah.
any contacts he has, just anything really.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. The carriage comes to a halt, and you can kind of see out the little kind of window at the back. Oh, at the front. Sorry. You can see the driver hop off, and next minute you see him in this nice outfit, open the door for you. Madams and sirs, we have arrived at the party, and as you look out, it is this what? Yeah. How would I describe it? It is the size of a university. The grounds. It is huge. You see, the main building you are looking at end, but there's another building next to that that's even bigger, and then there's a thing up the back that's a huge building with a dome over the top. You can see glass in the top of the dome, and like things moving in the distance. Like it's way too far to figure out what it is, but you see things moving in there, and there's this huge fountain out the front with like looks like lava coming out of one and water coming out of the other, and like liquid gold looks like coming out of one other, and they each are coming into there's little pools in front of them, and they are pouring into separate, like 4 separate pools in front of it. And then there's just lines. One line of butlers and one line of like serving ladies as well, all kind of bowing to you and like leading a path up to the front door of the house, which like goes up on like 3 or 4 steps, and it has like a red carpet leading into it with these like big fire braziers on the side.
I was about to say, I feel like I'm walking into a red carpet premiere here.
I'm assuming it would feel like that.
Yeah, God, yeah. There's like, you see like another car has just like a carriage had pulled up just before you as well, and like so the person that hops out of there has like white silks and is just covered in gold. Like nearly, you can see more gold on them than nearly the silk on it. That's how much gold is on this like lady with like, she has this like reddish purple hair that kind of swirls around her like neck and down, and like just ending like near her upper thigh.
Fabulous, Harry. I love the feathers.
You see like two men and a woman in like white silk as well, but like very clad. So like the male's only wearing like a little thing that covers his like junk, and then the girl's like just covering her breast and like her like privates as well, and they all have huge like metal collars around their necks as well, with like these blue gems at the front. And
What race are they?
You see them. One male is human, the other male is an elf, and then the female is a half elf.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And you see them like holding like the silks as she walks and stuff like that, and she kind of walks off in front of you.
Interesting.
But we haven't entered the building yet, or
No, you guys are standing outside your carriage right now. What are you guys doing?
We've just been standing this whole time.
Yeah, you pretty much like have got there and nearly stood there like slack jawed of like, holy shit. Like
Yeah,
we
should go in. Yeah.
yeah.
None of you have ever seen wealth. Like even you, Bish, have not seen wealth this much.
Yeah, even you, Bish, whatever that means.
Yeah, even you, Bish.
Like this makes you feel poor. Like
Oh wow.
yeah,
Fuck.
yeah.
Okay.
Like even your upbringing
And you fucking Paul.
like it makes you feel like
Where's
like,
Grandpa, Preston?
Yeah.
He's with all your money.
Oh god.
Yeah, so we'll head in?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Time
So-
to play the pod, I guess.
So when we get in, do we just
Yeah,
kind of
so
go?
Yeah, I assume we're gonna walk in together and then split off.
Okay.
Yeah, as you like walk in, it is this huge ballroom, and it's like there is just like fairy flyer kind of flying across the sky, like of the ceiling. There's like the ground seems like it's like moves underneath you, nearly for a second making you feel a bit like whoa, but then like you kind of get your bearings, and it's like the like it's all this like really dark wood. And usually, like, in the wood, you know, you'd see, like, the lines of the aging of the wood and stuff like that. That stuff moves and swirls and stuff like that. Like, it's nearly like this living floor. Then you see on all sides of you, there is these, like, nearly in every kind of, like, 10, 20 meters, there's just these people in huge armor. Like, with these, like, what are they called? Pole arms. Yes. Big pole arms to their sides with like, even like Oz, this armor they're wearing is like one piece of their armor is more than any money you've ever seen in your life. Like, you understand, like, you've seen Soldier's Army, and, like, you've done,
Yeah.
and even you, Bish, you've done a little bit of bodyguarding and that kind of, like, jam. Like, your whole life, you've never seen as much money in, like, the helmet. Like, the design, how, like, God, it's
Detail.
just, details. It's like gold trim in the, like, everything in this party screams, I have more money than you. Like, even to, like, the guests of, like, it's just...
It's like an
in your
obnoxious
face.
display of wealth.
In your face. Like, his guards look more rich than, like, the richest people in most other cities. Like, the lords of
Damn.
other cities.
So, when I see this, I kind of like go a bit wide-eyed, but to the point where I'm not giving anything away. Like, kind of like a
No. Also, you can tell they're very strong. They're very well trained. You see, like, just even from their stance, like, these are men that have, like, lived this life for, like...
And they seem disciplined.
Yes. They don't
It's
even...
like the
you don't...
nicest way of the DMs to say, don't start a fucking fight.
No, this is all like, do it. I dare you.
I dare you.
You know, you are always
You can
free.
certainly try.
Yeah, you are always free to start fights, but
mindless rage. I rip off my suit.
Hulk Hogan.
you see this like so. This is just
just
for
leg
you.
drops them.
This is just for you, Bish. There is a huge display
Okay.
of foods and like even there's just like dead. Like exotic parrots where like you can see like it's like half carved open so people can go in and take meats out of it. Like there is animals you have all of you have never seen before and like
Wow.
all there to be eaten.
How did
I
we
just
get
want
in?
to say, that Bish is evidently now distracted. Look, shiny armor, rich people, everything like that, but that food, you can see her eyes are just like...
There's every fruit you've ever seen, read, or heard about in your life. It's just
So we're going to the food, yeah.
Can we see the Duke from here as well?
you do see the Duke surrounded by a whole bunch of people at the moment. Like they all look like they're like giving like gratitude to like thank
you for hosting this party.
Yes. There are a lot of people that look very similar skin to him and stuff like that. So they're probably maybe the other. You could kind of gather the other nobles from this area.
So hold on, we see him.
Yeah, you can.
There, let's go.
He's probably inaccessible. He's probably inaccessible at the moment. He's like a huge crowd surrounding him. You do see there's like off to the left. There's nearly like how like bars are set up. You know, like those corner like booth bars, and like each has their own like curtain that can go around. You see a few of them closed and a few of them open with people sitting in them. You see. You see, like, another group over there, there's another man kind of, like, very well dressed. He's kind of leading the group, like, leading the conversation in the group. You see him, like, very extravagant and stuff like that. You actually... I wonder if anyone would have even seen him. You do see, which pretty much catches most of your guys' eye, there's a drow over, like, off to the left as well. He is... He is, like, you see him, like, surround... Like, he has, like, two other drows behind him in, like... armored up as well, like look like escorts to him. You do notice that he has the insignia of the Underdark. No, not Lolith. The Underdark's main city, like their crest.
Menzo Brenzen.
Yes, on his
Oh my
chest.
god, they look so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drow badass.
Yeah. So yeah, like I know, like normally Drow would kind of have everybody's eyes like. But yeah, like he is.
Everybody seems mad chill.
Yeah, nobody like apart from the group, he is kind of like he's very like yes, like very diplomatically looking, like talking and stuff like that. You also see a bunch of elves kind of at the bar, like getting drunk. Like there's one main one kind of like talking to all his friends, and they're kind of you can see like he's also leading the conversation, but they're all at the bar getting drunk. A whole bunch of elves over there. There's a whole bunch of like very, I don't know, they're still very well dressed up, but very, I wouldn't say scary, but like not well looking kind of dudes. Of like they're all very around each other. They don't look like they should be there. Like, they're very out of their element. You can kind of nearly see it on their face, but they're all nicely dressed up. They are very expensively looking outfits and stuff like that. So they have the money, this doesn't look like their kind of do. And then, you had a quick scan through the booths. There's like a few random people here and there chatting. There's two guys kind of with their feet up on the actual kind of circle table, and you see them kind of kicking back. They have like, each of them has like a leg of like turkey or some exotic bird, because it's massive in their hands and the beer in the other, and they're like chilling and laughing to each other and stuff like that. And yeah, Akhtar's at the back, and then there's just that bar over to the right as well, like right next to the buffet. And that's pretty much the party at the moment. You do also see, like, the woman that walked in before. You see her kind of trying to push her way to talk to Akhtar as well. But unsuccessful. Even somebody of her stature is still having trouble kind of pushing her way into.
In the most non-obnoxious way ever, based on the amount of money that's in this room, Bish isn't standing out, is she? Like, appearance-wise?
No, the only
young female.
The only one standing out is Daz. There are a few looks here, left and right, that look kind of give him a look. And
I'll give him a nod and a wink.
Yeah.
Oh
And then they just keep
The
moving
guns.
on. There actually is a human that kind of walks up to you guys and is like, "Oh, haven't seen you in this area before. I take it on myself to always know all the good people in this party. How and who might all you be?"
Hungry.
A mysterious one.
I give Nudge a bit of a. I give Oz a bit of a nudge from my elbow.
Excuse my bodyguard. He is very dumb. His name is James.
Oh, ooh. And oh god, it's so hard to get them under control. You may
With this one, I have him really under control. And I proceed to smack Oz on the butt.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that. Oh,
There's some difference here.
a little, a toy like that. Oh, I wonder if I can purchase something like that for myself. I like a little bit of cheeky action once the party's over. So, and who might you be, madame? And he kind of takes your hand and, like, not kisses it, but, like, is like, yes.
Unavailable is my name.
Oh, I love you already. So when
I'm hungry. Can I proceed to walk?
I just come up with a good idea. Go on.
Yeah, and so you just walk off.
Yeah.
I like her. And he turns to you, Preston. He's like, and who is she? I like her. She will fit in quite well.
And then Preston thinks for a moment, trying to remember, and I think her name was Get Good, or she is and I start I look at like Daz, and I'm like she's I like start sweating. I'm
So she's not a friend of yours? I just saw you kind of talking.
No,
and I kind of assumed.
So I am a business advisor to the dwarf. We like sell things.
I put on my hand and I'm like, "How's it going, mate?"
And he kind of like nearly brushes you off your touch. And he's a bit uncivilized. I thought he would have been.
What race is this guy?
He's an elf.
I thought you said he was human.
Oh, sorry, I did too. No, he is human.
Is he half elf?
No, he's full human.
Damn it.
He's an older dude, very well dressed, like gems hanging off him and stuff like that, and like white hair, and And
I'm like, so he said uncivilized, right? He actually said that, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'm like, uncivilized? Well, I might sound that way, but look, there's nothing uncivil about the type of alcohol that I produce back from my home country.
Yes. sure. It's just the wonder of the town you're from. Yes. I'll be on my way.
Glance over Preston.
He kind of looks at you, Preston, and he like now kind of has a better look at you and like realizes, yeah, your outfit is a bit not as good as he once thought and stuff like that. And then now with the connect, like you're on business terms with like Daz being dressed like that, he kind of yeah, I'll see you during the night, and he kind of walks off.
I don't like these fucking cunts.
Okay.
Crowd at all, mate.
Yeah. Sorry. It just caught me off guard. I just need to take a breath. I just need to relax for a bit. Okay. So, am I? Didn't you? Am I? Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay. So, what are we doing? So, okay. I used to read these books on business because back my grandpa had all the books, and so I used to read these books on business because it's actually quite interesting. And one of the things, if we use our time to start networking, and we can maybe get our name known around these people, so that if we do approach Duke, we have some kind of people know who we are, so we're not just like nobodies. And also the whole our outfits. I think we can maybe go with the idea that we are dressing not to impress but to stand out.
Can this cut to me just chortling with people at the food table?
Yeah.
with ease,
So as you get to
It's like we need this extravagant plan.
yeah, you get to the table, and then the elf that was kind of entertaining people over there has kind of come over and is also kind of grabbing things next to you, Bish, and he was like, hello, madame, and who may you be?
I am Mistress Dam. Goddamn.
I am George, and I'm just looking a bit of fun tonight. This party has been a bit, yes.
I must say it is quite boring.
At least they
What
give
kind of
a good
fun are you looking for?
I don't know. It's so hard to find things in this city anymore to entertain.
By the way, I want to make it known that I'm kind of as she's picking food, I'm kind of doing the whole security thing behind her, make it looking the opposite way, making sure that nobody's
Give me a charisma roll.
Oh, all right.
Why does he need Christmas standing
I know.
Yeah, I know. I just want to see how much he stands out.
Oh.
17.
17. Beautiful. The elf kind of looks up and he's like, quite a vicious bodyguard you have purchased for yourself. He's not of this town, is he? I would have maybe put him under my employment.
Dash, you have a +1 to charisma, by the way.
Oh, thanks, man. So 18, anyway. Yeah.
You can never be too sure around these parts. Better be protected by the best.
So what brings you to this city and this party, madame?
I'm bored with my previous company, wanting to get to know new people, if you know what I mean.
Hold up for a sec.
The fuck did I say?
All the right things.
Yeah.
You don't seem to be telling me Actually, no. Actually, roll me a deception roll.
Deception?
Yeah, D20
Yeah.
plus your deception.
Sorry, I'm looking at my beyond. Okay, plus 3. Sorry, I only opened up the window, and then because I opened up the window, it rolled whatever. the
Oh,
last one is.
man.
Do I have to do the plus, or can I roll 20 and then do my plus?
Just, yeah.
You can do
manually.
plus as well. So you can roll
Oh, well,
D20
fuck it.
plus, what do you call it?
So what's that? 17
17
plus 3?
Plus 1, 18. Oh, plus 3, 18, yeah.
My
20.
deception says plus 3.
Yeah, 20.
20. Okay. You don't seem to be telling me the full truth. there. I feel there's a little bit of secrets behind that mysterious smile of yours.
We all have our secrets.
Do you want to roll insight on him?
I do.
Okay, yeah, roll insight. I'll roll deception.
That's my insight. Okay, +2.
Oh, that's...
And then how do you add the thing? Or should I just keep doing what I'm doing?
You can just say plus whatever it is, normally.
Okay.
Yeah. So +3 if it was just... 17. Ooh! You know he's dancing with the truth.
As in he's dancing with the truth that he knows that I'm lying?
No, that you like he may or may not be telling the truth. You can't. It feels a bit off that he's just here. Nobody is just here looking for fun. In the same way, you know you're not just here looking for fun.
Looking
either.
for fun. All right,
Yeah.
so we're both sitting here fucking lying to each other. But I'd expect that here.
Yeah, well, it's just because you beat his thing by 1. So, like, I'm not going to give you much.
I just don't know where to pursue this now. I don't know how much I want to push him because he's pushing back.
No, he just wants to know why you're here. He knows that you're not here for just fun either.
I'm not gonna lie. There are certain people that I want to meet. Certain important people.
Well, you are, as I would, without tooting my own horn, you are talking to one of the right people. I deal in, let's just say, not actual items. I deal in more information.
Information.
But I also like to inquire information, my lady. And he has this, like, slight little smirk on his face. Actually, roll a
Information to
perception roll.
information.
Actually, roll a perception check for me as well. And you, Oz, you roll one for me as well.
Yeah. 3.
You don't notice anything. You are just, like, still flabbergasted of, like, everything in this party. You haven't got a chance to go into, like, Oz mode. You're just
I don't like this fucking roll D20 because that would have been a fucking high roll.
What?
15.
Because it's random.
Yeah.
How dare dice be random?
Bish, you...
I guarantee it would have been a high roll.
15.
Why are you complaining of the low roll, bro? It's the
Shut
nature
up.
of the game.
You notice for a second somebody watching you guys, like big, nearly looking Aussish, not an actual, half orc or something like that. You just see him watching over George like a hawk, and then you kind of
George.
yes, and then you look back down at the elf, and then you look back up, and that person has kind of just disappeared into the crowd. Yeah, you caught him for a second, but then disappeared.
Am I making the connection that he's with George?
Yeah. He's obviously doing the same role that Oz is doing for you.
Okay.
But-
Someone's watching his back.
Yes, but like that person's not making himself as present as Oz. His body,
My brick wall behind me.
Well, no, there's just Oz is more like a bodyguard, as in like stopping things from anyone having the thought. While that guy obviously is there to pop into action if stuff does go down, because this guy doesn't want to look intimidating. Like while you're presenting more of a like I am to be feared. This George seems to be like slipping in and out of party. He doesn't want to be noticed as much as you are being.
And he is a supplier of information, is what he says.
He's almost
But
an
he needs-
information broker.
Okay.
So, I will ask again. Why are you in this town, madame? What is your purpose for your trip?
Is this the kind of information that would be good for information?
I like to know the players on the field at all times.
This is where my fake charisma actually comes in. I'm trying to think what's the right thing to say to this guy. 'Cause honesty is not the right thing.
It's whatever you want it to be. You can tell him the truth if you want.
I don't want to tell him the truth.
No, you don't have to. Then present your lie, Ali.
I could white lie and
Yeah.
just say,
You could even poetic licensing of just like tell half truths. Because either how good you lie or how believable I would think is how lower your DC will be on like your deception rolls and stuff like that. No, sorry, other way around, higher. So he would have to break a high one.
okay. As I mentioned before, I'm here to see a certain person.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone like you have heard of the term, my enemy's enemy is my friend.
Let me roll. Let me see how intelligent our good George boy is. Okay.
He has to fucking roll. Anyway, go on.
It was a low roll. Well, I could gather you're probably here to see our host, but yeah, the reasons for your trip are still mysterious to me, which makes them much more tantalizing. But you have presented me with a bit of information, so quid pro quo. Is there any questions that you would like of me, madame?
How does one court an audience with our host?
Unfortunately, just timing, madame. It is actually not as hard as you think, but here at the start of the party, everyone has to show their egos and flaunt their riches and thank the host of our party. But so his time is a bit more harder, or there is the easier way of making him want to come to see you.
Bish flashes.
Probably not the party that would care for those kind of things.
That's fine. Okay.
So, the purpose of your trip, madame. You danced ever so carefully around my original question.
Have you heard of the Sandbroker?
Oh, yes.
You are probably familiar with his dealings with the Duke?
Yes, came to abrupt ending. The nobles were all in chitty chatters about that, and Duke Merton did swoop in very quickly after that.
Indeed.
So, that is the purpose of your trip then. Alright, we're gonna pause that for a sec. We're gonna flick back.
Fuck!
We're gonna pause back, and we're gonna flick back to Andrew and Trickery and Dazza.
Okay, hold on. We're like formulating a plan. One sec. We were like switching up strategies. Okay. So Preston, like, and Daz were just like kind of talking, like, oh yeah, what if we do this, you know? And so we're just coming up with something, and then okay. So Preston looks at Daz, and he's just like, okay, I just need taking a bit of time. I think we can do this. I'll take the lead.
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Yeah. So what's the plan? You want me to? Oh, you want to? Okay. You want me to pretend to utilize this artifact's ability to get you? Okay.
Yeah. Either that or...
And Trickery kind of butts in. He goes, yes, and Jesus, I'm still in George's voice.
What did you say, George?
And I could be your, transportation man for your artifacts to sneak them into the cities.
Oh god, he sticks him up his ass.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Material.
So we'll run this real quick. I'm the guy that invented this thing. Daz is my underworld contact.
Yeah, Trickery kind of like leans in. He goes, just emphasize they are probably highly illegal. Just to hook.
Yeah. Okay. I can do that. I take a deep breath. I look at Daz and I just nod. And then, so
He also Trickery looks to Daz. He goes,
I thought Trickery went off on his own.
no, Trickery, he's hanging with you guys at the moment. I want him to be evolved a little bit, at least. Yeah, because I don't want him to just go around doing nothing. He does turn to Daz, though, and he goes, have you... I don't actually know this as a DM. I can't remember if your class does have them, but let's just say Trickery asks, have you got anything to reinforce his confidence or anything?
I mean, look, I do, but I didn't know if we're allowed to use magic in public.
Maybe look.
Well, I mean, this is an illegal situation.
Look, I mean, we can go somewhere on the sly, and I can, give you a little bit of guidance, if you know what I mean. And
Yeah. Okay. So quickly, out of character, Alex.
Guidance.
Your new. You said you got that new ability from the cleric. We can use that too.
oh,
right.
you mean that ability?
Yeah. So just follow
That's good
my
for
lead.
that's good. Wait, you mean?
So just follow my lead.
All right. I'll follow you
Alright.
as best I can. Do you need me to
Alright.
use the spirit fingers? You know,
I
I'll make it official. Me and Preston go into the corner of the room. I use my spirit fingers.
Well,
and I give him a little bit of
there are
guidance.
the like
Guidance.
the bar booths, like with the curtains.
So I've got the D4 on.
Yeah, plus D4 on. I think it's like an ability check of your choice.
Yeah. So on the left, they're like a whole bunch of bar booths, like the circle ones. Like they have it like the high end clubs where like the VIP sections, and they can usually climb. Yeah, like they're obviously just to show you. Their original reason is to show like wealth and like look, I've like got my own private bar, but you could kind of gather at a party like this. This is where people go to probably have their meetings where they don't want others fucking tuning in on whatever they're talking about and stuff.
That sounds fair.
Yeah.
So what
The
I'm gonna
other
do
thing-
before. Oh, sorry.
One more thing I want to do while we're inside the cloak of darkness, the thing. I'm going to use channel divinity, knowledge of agents.
Oh, so you want to go into one?
Huh?
You want to
What?
go into one?
Oh, I thought we were already in one.
No. Oh, sorry. No, I just had to describe one more thing. As soon as you guys close the curtain, there's like a little like object on the table that kind of like a little blue gem that pops up and starts glowing, and all of a sudden you don't hear the party. All of a sudden it's nearly like it's a very private booth, as in that you can't hear out and they can't hear stuff coming from outside. Yes.
Is it a thing of silence?
Yeah.
Oh shit! So we can't use spells.
No.
here.
Like there's like a thin barrier of silence. So
Soundproof.
Gotcha. Yeah. I gotcha.
it's nearly a cone of silence. As in,
I just wanted to make sure that we could use spells here in case we need.
Yeah. So this is like the environment where I wanted to give Preston the guidance spell so that he could add the +4. But while I'm also hinting, I want to use channel divinity, knowledge of ages, so that for 10 minutes I can be trained in deception.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome. All right. So you guys want to open the curtains and all that?
Before I do that, I'm gonna get up my spell book.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take out my copper wire and I'm gonna put it in behind one of the I'm gonna try and put it behind one of the pages at the front of the book. Like a few pages, probably like 10 or so pages in, but the copper wire is gonna be like up against the spine on the inside.
Clever.
Okay, and then so we'll go out.
Okay, so
And then I'm gonna do.
Are you staying in? Wait. Coming out
No,
of the
no,
booth
I'm
or
gonna-
staying in the booth? Yeah.
I might do the same thing while we're inside the booth.
Okay.
I might pull out a book, right? Specifically that book of like. Oh, I know that's really obvious. I know I've got a spell book, a prayer book.
Yes, you do.
That'll do. So I'll do the same thing. I'll put a little copper wire on the back of that, just like Preston did.
Cool. As you open the curtains, though, the booth next to you had the two kind of guys that were in there, like, feet up and stuff like that. And, like, as you walk out, they give you a little, hey, you know, just heads up. Usually, you take other people in to have meetings with them. You just don't go in by yourself. It looks a bit weird, you know. Just a heads up.
Okay.
Something, mate.
And then
That's awkwardly.
And I give him this look like this fucking weirdo.
well, actually, like,
Don't fucking know me.
you they hold these huge mugs and they're all filled with beer and stuff like that. So they're just sitting back and drinking those and like watching the part. They're more watching.
Wait, are they in a booth?
Yeah, they're in the booth next to theirs.
So how do
they-
they sound get out?
They're not
must
having a
have it
fucking
open.
meeting.
their curtains are open.
Yeah, they're just like,
Yeah, you see them kind of like just observing the party. They're not really
Yeah,
like
okay.
they're just sitting back. And that's what I mean.
Yeah.
They watched you go in and like close the curtains and
Yeah.
then just come out and they were like,
Yeah.
look,
sus.
we're cool with it, but you know, everyone else might start looking at you a bit weird if you keep doing that.
Do I NATO being cross? Do I see them do that at all? No.
Absolutely not. No, there's it's like a full ballroom, so you can't like see through the party. Like there's just way too many people in the way.
All right.
Alright. So looking around, who looks like they're all dressed up, so I don't even know.
What are you looking for?
Some kind of businessman, like
Ah,
somebody
well,
like
I'll-
a tradesman or something.
I'll do investigation roll, but like the two people that talked to you as you came out, they look out of place in this place as well. Like you could see that they're dressed up nice, but they're only because they have to for this party.
No, fuck those guys.
Oh, okay.
Roll
Yeah,
for the investigation. Oh god. That's a Preston roll.
Yeah, Preston's like, everybody looks rich and I don't know what's going on.
Hold on. My investigation is a +7, so it's a 13.
13. Yeah.
So it's not as bad.
Pretty much only those two you really notice. It's too, like, crowded in this place to kind of observe anything. Though, the two guys that were drinking there, like, even the way that they were just drinking beers and, like, sitting back and all that, you know they're not meant to be here. But they're obviously here for some reason. Where else are you guys going?
I just kind of want to... I kind of want to just, like, walk around and maybe... I want to try and find somebody... Maybe... I'll look for the first person that like I'm in range with that is about to finish a conversation, and then I want to approach them.
Probably like the way probably the drow. That group was kind of next to you. Yeah.
Okay.
That's like the closest group to you.
Okay, let's do it.
You can keep walking past if you want. You don't have to stop at the drow.
No.
Okay.
I'll go up to the drow. I'll take a deep breath, and then I'll walk up to the drow.
Yep.
Do I notice him walking up to the drow? Like,
yep.
because I'd imagine a dwarf would know what a drow is, considering like the whole underground thing.
Yep. Yeah,
And I'm like,
they're definitely an underground party.
Fuck it.
Yeah, so you walk up to this drow, and he kind of like looks over. He gives you this kind of regal look. Roll an like as you walk up, roll an insight both Preston and Daz.
Inside.
that's better. One sec.
No,
Inside is +2, so 20.
Oh wait, type in this manually.
How do I describe this? 20 is probably enough to see it. He gives a weird look at trickery for a second. But like so quick, unless you really were like paying attention, you would have noticed it.
Okay.
What did you get?
Okay.
19.
You didn't notice it. To you, he had a
okay.
stone face as you walked up. And
I noticed him look at trickery real weird.
Oh yeah, only for like his eyes dashed to trickery and back to yours, like instantaneously.
You know what? After seeing that, I will not talk to the drow, and I'll look for someone else.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, no, like it's only once you like had approached him and like, so you're literally
Oh,
just gonna
okay,
walk
no,
up
no.
to this person and then
No, no,
walk
no.
off.
You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right. You're right.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Well, it's too late then. I'm already in. So Preston's just gonna say, excuse me. Do you? I mean, shit. Do you? What kind of business are you involved in?
He kind of like preps himself up. He's like, I am an ambassador for the Drow to this town.
Okay. Okay. So, I have a business proposition for you.
Yes.
So, obviously, Drow have to resort to unusual methods of communication, correct?
I suppose, human.
Well, I mean, you would need to communicate from where you are in the Underdark to the surface, and I mean, a lot of spells do not reach that far. Am I correct?
We have quite a many high-level casters down in our depths. What is your purpose?
What if I could give people that weren't casters the ability of that same level of communication? You could have it with your armies.
I'm sure our artificers could build something like that if we really, really need that. But, no, I'll just get him to explain it. I was gonna make a history. We are blessed by the High Spider Queen herself. We have more casters than we have non-casters in our societies. It's not something that really is pressing to us. It's almost like saying, here's a heater to somebody that lives in the desert.
Well, I'll take my business elsewhere then. Thank you for your time. And I'll...
Cheerio. And he kind of goes back, and he kind of looks at like his guards, and he kind of motions this way, and they kind of walk off to another part of the party.
Okay. And I'm just going to keep trying to look for somebody to...
Cause only because after walking away, there was something weird to that conversation. He wasn't reacting exactly as you'd kind of, even if he didn't want those kind of things, it was a bit weird and off.
This whole place is weird enough to Preston, so...
Yeah. Yeah.
so Preston's just going to look for someone else.
Yeah, if it was, you did get a high roll, but if it was anyone else, I'd kind of describe it a bit more, but I don't think Preston would understand the, like, how this party kind of works properly, that I could explain it to a Preston, if that makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just know something was off. Like, you can tell definitely something was off with that conversation.
Yeah. It's at a point where, like, once he started blabbering, I'm just like, okay, those books told me that this is probably a dead end. I'll just leave.
Actually, Daz, you got a 19. And your knowledge of drows, like, he wasn't lying, but it's weird that he would, like, drows don't usually boast in that kind of way unless they're, like, devout, like, of the cultist part of their kind of society. It was nearly like he was reading from a book of, like, how a drow was supposed to act in this kind of situation. Yeah.
But here's the thing: am I close enough to Preston?
You were right behind
Be
him.
able to.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't. We went separate ways, didn't we?
No, I kind of didn't want to be. Yeah, although I didn't really specify, I was under the impression that maybe we would have put some distance between us.
Okay. Well, yeah, you were close enough that you did notice he was going to talk to a drow, though. Remember?
Yeah.
Like...
And then I was like, hey.
Yeah.
And then I let him waddle off.
All right. Well, that conversation's ended. Unless you want to do anything more with that one. No. You walked off. Cool.
I'm not.
I was going to flick back to Vish. All right, Bish, you're still there with George.
Mm-hmm. What was that thing?
He got that out of you that you were here for the Sandbroker. So yeah, so it's your turn then. Yeah. So, is there anything you would like to know, madame?
I would like to know just a little bit more detail on the falling out between the Duke and Sandbroker. What exactly triggered it?
The biggest side kind of smile. Oh, these are the questions I thought you would be asking. Now, the puzzle of your presence here in the city makes more and more sense. Well, how much do you know about this city? Roll a history check for me.
Oh, it's sweet.
Because I don't want him to give you secrets where you might have already known these things about the town.
8.
8?
God, I just looked at it and I've
Oh.
already forgotten. There we go.
Oh, you haven't rolled? I thought you rolled an 8. I was like, ugh.
Oh, fuck!
6. Oh, you don't remember that much at all. You know, it's the city of gold and rich people and it's the capital.
Pretentiousness, yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty much all you know.
Yeah, great.
So, madame, how much do you know of the inner workings of this city?
To be quite frank, I don't know the greatest of details. Why don't you elaborate?
So, our lovely host, well, you being the people you are, you know everybody has the other dealings and all that. Our lovely host quite frequently employs the use of the shadow. Ooh, let me get the name, just make sure I don't fucking fuck this up. They are called...
My George, your accent changed.
The Shadow Thieves Guild. Oz, you are close enough to hear, and Bish, roll me an intelligence check. Just plain intelligence. A 14. 14 plus, what's your
No,
intelligence?
it's 13.
Oh, 13. Okay.
Sorry. I don't. Oh. You guys already have this like preset, like copy and paste, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Forward
copy.
slash roll d20.
I thought I did, but apparently I don't.
A 5. Oz,
Yeah.
you remember the name before. You've heard the Shadow Thieves Guild before. You don't remember
Yeah.
where.
Mm.
You do, like, outside campaign, I have mentioned this thing to you. Like, you've stumbled
Yeah.
across this name somewhere before. I'm not going to tell you where, because, you guys should take notes. And B,
I'm pretty sure I
isn't-
remember where. Hold on.
Isn't this where we found that dead guy?
oh, okay.
The dead guy where we got our water skin from? He had the code on him?
Okay, yes. You have heard of the Shadow Thieves Guild before.
I pay attention.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's good. I was just making sure. Okay.
Yeah, here it is. I wrote it down.
Yeah, so he frequently uses the Shadow Thieves Guild
Yeah.
for his business. Like they're nearly like they're not under him, they're not part of his organization, but he pays them enough money there. You know, like in evil dudes in movies that have like their own police force because they pay the police force to show up. Like in the Batman movie, you know, like how when he kidnaps the rich Asian dude, like the police rock up.
Spoilers.
Yeah. Oh, that's the
I like that he
least.
said the Batman movie and just assumed we knew which one we were talking about.
Yeah, well, that's why I was trying to be less about. But yeah, like they're pretty much his Shadow Thieves Guild because he pays them enough and they use enough and all that. Yeah, so he and one of his agents mysteriously disappeared when checking into the dealings with the Sandbroker. So that is all I've heard. I don't know any more. If it happened in the city, I could have more information, but finding sources of information on these dealings has been quite hard. I've put a lot of money into this. And I suppose you might have something to do with those kind of dealings as well.
Oh, indeed. I actually believe one of the Sandbrokers henchmen had dealings with my people. So it seems like we do have a mutual enemy.
Oh, I make no enemies of anyone. I just like to know what's going on with everything.
Oh, I meant me and the Duke. Sorry, George. Sorry.
That's fine. So, my question. Who else is in your lovely band of, I'm going to say, travelers, for the meaning of this conversation?
Do I hear this, Nato?
Yeah.
I kind of just look over at Bish, kind of like
he's not insinuating at all you're travelers. He knows just to call it travelers for this conversation, just in case somebody else is listening in.
I just look over at her, kind of like you don't. I'm pretty stone face at Bish right now, kind of like trying to send messages.
Roll and sleight of hand. Roll sleight of hand for me, Dash.
Sleight of hand.
Yes. Let's see if you can do something to kind of present what you need to. Oh, that's no.
Oh, not one.
Like you're looking at
Hey,
us.
I'm not using this shit anymore.
Because
Sorry.
you finally get bad rolls.
This is shit.
No, it's
Bish.
No, don't stop talking.
Shush.
Not here.
Yeah.
Shush. Bish. Yeah, you look at Oz and is he constipated or something like that? He's making weird faces at the moment.
Settle down, James. He wasn't suggesting that we're travelers, okay? Just terminology of people that move between sites. I would say that I might have a few people around George, but I wouldn't be wise to give them away. Sometimes it's good to have people in the shadows. And I want to insinuate that I saw his person.
Oh, darling, you. Oh, I knew I would have so much more fun with you. Okay, I suppose that's enough. What would you like to know?
Fuck, are we just going to go back and forth, aren't we?
Until you become, not fun. Like, that's what I mean. He's getting information from you, so why would he end this conversation?
True. I really wish I could get some insight from people on what else would be valuable. Can I insight on stuff and things? What's your favorite color? Can I roll some kind of insight on anything else that I could, or can I roll something to give me an idea of what else I could pick him for?
What do you want to know?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. He's already said to get to the Duke, you just have to find the right time or give him something that makes him want to come to you.
Yeah.
I now know why he had a falling out
That's
with the Sandbroker.
That's all that George knows. Like, George is not NATO, god of this realm. He doesn't know everything. So there might be like him just dealing with the Shadow Thieves Guild is, even in your mind, still not enough to stop an alliance. Like, that's making the money.
George just told me that NATO thinks he's God.
I am God. I control the air flowing into your character's lungs. I am God.
George, it has been wonderful speaking to you, and I hope we run into each other again. But the
Oh,
food on my plate is getting
honey.
cold.
I am here for the rest of the night. If there's anything else you want from me or can give to me, I am just... see me around.
Gladly.
And with that, he kind of gives you a bow and a curtsy at the same time. It has been quite fun meeting you.
Indeed.
Excited to hear more things coming from other people about you. Until next time, goodbye. And he kind of walks off. Okay, we'll flick back to Preston. What are you guys doing?
So have
Preston's
I found somebody else to
talk
business with?
Let me look at this. I don't know. Well, what are you looking for now? There's more of groups. There's more people that I've talked to. You would have all kind of caught who was talking to Bish for a while. You've seen him kind of walk off. Yeah, there's the drow. There was the human that was kind of looked like everyone around him was laughing, like he was telling stories and stuff like that.
No.
There were the dodgy kind of looking guys.
No. I just want to...
They the crowd kind of around Akhtar's kind of getting a bit less, but you'll still have to kind of wait around a bit. there's the bar, there's the booths, there's where Bish is at the food, and then there's just like the ballroom kind of floor that everyone's out there chatting with champagne glasses.
Yeah. I'm trying to look for somebody that seems like they're trying to strike some kind of business deal. So maybe I can find somebody that's maybe trying to like they're very like they're going out of their way to sell or like buy something, like somebody that looks like they're interested in.
Most people do look like they're doing that. They're just
Yeah.
they're not look like. Everyone is also kind of trying to sell stuff, so they're not looking at people that are also trying to sell stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
not...
fair. Okay, you know what? Random guy. Let's just go.
Okay, roll me a... God, there's no street smart. That's one thing I miss from other things, that they have street smart.
Oh, streetwise?
Yeah, streetwise so good. Just roll me an investigation check. Let's see what you stumble across.
17 plus 7, 24.
20. Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, you stumble across this human. He seems to be like, you see him like presenting like he's and then he is like stopping for a second and like listening to what the other people are like saying to him. And stuff like that.
Okay.
But
yeah,
he seems like he's the head of the conversation, but it looks like somebody is trying to pitch stuff to him.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's what I want. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go see him.
Okay. You walk up to him. He's a human. He's kind of like high statured. He's wearing a nice kind of like nearly like a more a frilly kind of outfit with like sky blues and like a red belt and stuff like that, but like a light red belt, and he has like a grapes in one hand, and he kind of is just like picking them off and having a grape while he's listening to the conversation. You walk up to him. There's two guys kind of like trying to sell. You walk in on the conversation. Yes, we can definitely supply elves and maybe some orcs. We've stumbled across some like breeding grounds for orcs, so we have the forces to go in and kind of take some of their young and stuff like that.
And then like hearing that, Preston will just kind of say, well, it's funny that you say that. I may have something to help you communicate with all these new forces that you seem to be expanding upon.
Roll performance.
With this Danos direct.
Oh, the 7.
You see the human kind of look at you, and he kind of looks you up and down, and he's like,
Look, my words may not be as sharp as my mind, but the artifact that I have to present to you is sharper than both put together.
It's this.
And I pull out my spell book.
He kind of looks down, and he's like, he raises an eyebrow, like,
And I just say, this is a communication device. May not look like it. Hence its utilization. It hides well because nobody would detect that.
Roll deception, because he's already wasn't really buying whatever you were selling. So he might just even cut you off.
3. Yep. Okay. All right. That's it.
He kind of raises his hand and he's like, maybe another time, young lad.
Your loss, and then I'll walk away and find someone else.
For not having much luck with this.
My charisma is literally +0, so I just have to go with the straight rolls.
You as soon as you walk off, you hear a message in your mind.
Okay.
Booths, 10 minutes.
Kinky.
Okay.
Oh yeah, only you hear this, Preston.
I would recognize that it's a message spell, yeah?
Yeah. And you recognize the voice. It's that human you were literally just talking to that kind of shooed you away.
All right. I go over to Daz, and I'm just like, Those weird guys from the booth. I think they want to talk. I'm having no luck.
No.
I'm really not.
It was the human that not the guys from the booths.
Oh, I thought that's what you said. Okay.
No, he wants to meet you at the booth 10 minutes.
Okay. So I'll relate that to that. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought you meant the guys.
Booth 10
yeah.
minutes. Yeah.
Okay, so question: that field of silence, we can't project our message spells through there, can we? I don't think we can.
Oh, yeah, nah, probably not, mate.
Yeah.
Gotta,
Okay. So we're gonna have to go with this together then.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
I have another angle.
And like, as he's talking, I'm just gonna like grab a, because I'm at the bar right now. I'm just gonna grab a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So.
And then like Trickery kind of nudges you, and he goes, "You do know what he was like buying and selling? What his profession was?"
He was a slaver.
Okay, cool. You tried to pitch it to him as an army.
Well, I mean, I had to put the pieces together as I was fumbling around my words, so
Okay.
I get a little bit nervous. Okay, just.
Preston's just got these like sweat patches.
But I'm using, like every 5 minutes I'm using prestidigitation to like clean it up. I'm just like.
All right. So, did you want to head to the booth now and just wait?
Yeah. I'll head to the booth.
Okay. Daz, were you following along?
Is there one at the bar at the moment?
Yeah, there's some people here and there kind of drinking at the bar. There's which one? Yeah, there's like two kind of rough looking guys. They're still dressed nice, but you kind of see like one has like a scar on his cheek and the other one's like missing like a tooth, but not in like a poor kind of way of like it looks smashed, like half the tooth's still there.
Oh. So, and they're just at the bar, just having a drink of beer.
And then everyone else kind of looks just, just the kind of selection of like nobles and royalty. They're not like they don't stand out. You can talk. Right. You're more than welcome to talk to any of them, but yeah, none of them really kind of stand out. The only two that stand out are the guys at the bar.
Wait, how many? So is it just those two, or is it like a group that looks sort of rough?
It's like a seated bar. So like there's like people sitting, and then most of the nobles are like sitting there like having like cocktails and stuff like that. But those two are at the bar. They have like a beer in front of each of them, and
all right, okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'll take the bait. I'll go over there and I'll sit down with them. I'll pull out a beer. Well, I'll order a beer. I'll just sit next to him.
Like, look, one of them looks over his shoulder for a second and then kind of leans back and starts chatting to his mate.
I'm just gonna butt in.
Okay.
How you lads doing?
Good.
Yeah, nah, same here. But look, the reason I came over here was because, look, we have a little something in common. You know, we're a bunch of down-to-earth blokes. We don't really fit in with this fucking crowd.
No. Roll me a deception, but this is going to be real low DC. Because that's
like you're trained, Alex.
Watch me mess it up. Oh, dude. Okay, here's the thing. I've got a minus to deception normally, so it only puts me at a +2.
Oh.
What are we going with? And then they kind of look down at your feet and like see your thongs, and they're like, "Yep, mate, you definitely are not supposed to be here." And then he kind of swivels back on his chair and turns back into his mate.
We're having the worst luck, Alex.
I just go, yeah, righto, mate. Just keep drinking my beer.
Okay.
And then, once I'm finished, I walk over to the booth.
All right. Preston, as you kind of get to that booth and kind of sit down, the guys in the booth next to you, they're still there, and they're just like, having any luck, fella?
Yeah, what? Yeah. Keep going.
They kind of cheers and then kind of get back, and like you hear him giggle and start drinking.
And then Preston's just like to Daz, I don't like those guys.
They're probably all right.
No, that was only when you got there, Preston. There, so Daz rocks up just a little bit after you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, they're like, oh, what about you? Your mate's not having that much fun. What about you, mate?
Look, mate, I'll be honest with you. It's not really my kind of crowd, eh?
No. You want to come have a beer with us?
Mate, that sounds fucking tops. But just give me a second. You got to meet up with some people in a bit.
We'll
I'll hit
be,
you up.
we'll be here, mate. And then one of them switches legs that they're kind of like up on the table.
I don't know your name, mate, but I'm heading to your place for kick-ons, all right? And I head in.
Name's Rex. My mate Opie here. Hey,
Sterlo.
Sterlo. Nice to meet you. All right, we'll let you get back to your meeting. And they kind of laugh and kind of get back, and you hear them like joking and laughing and chatting with each other. Yeah, so it's a good 5 more minutes, and then the human kind of walks in, kind of sits down, and he's like, so what have you got to display?
Okay. So I'm not sure how this will do in with slavery, because this is more designed at aiding troops and large groups of people that want to communicate. Although maybe you have like slave masters. Is that a thing? Maybe you can have a bunch of. Let me just pitch the idea to you. Hold on. So I pull out the spell book.
Mm-hmm.
This is not just a normal book. It can be disguised as a book, so you can hide it around in bookshelves and
raises
whatnot.
his hand and he goes, I know it's a spell book.
Okay. But what it actually is, it's a new little invention I've come up with recently. I call it the Book of Faces.
Yeah.
And it has a mass sending spell inscribed in the pages, and you can have individual conversations with people or big group chats. And it but if you give it to people outside of your circle that you can communicate with, there is a cipher in the words, in the text, and in that cipher is a detect thoughts spell, and we can record information for people that you don't know.
So,
And we can advertise to them.
Preston.
By the way, my name is Zark Muckerberg.
No, he points at you guys. So you are Preston then. This is the Preston.
No, I am Zark Muckerberg.
And I suppose
Oh,
this
shit.
has to be Dazza then?
No, mate,
No.
I'm Poiter Sterlo. I mean, Poiter Sterling. just Poiter will do. No
How did a
You
bunch
guys-
of bumbling idiots like you close down the company?
Well,
I
for starters,
don't
they got a
know
real
what you're talking about.
Look, for starters, they got a real shit name. So,
Look, I'm not a slaver. I'm here for other reasons. A slaver is just my cover. I know all about your actions. I didn't expect to see you here. My sources should have been a bit better than that.
I look over to Dazzler. I'm like, I think he's on to us.
fucking smooth.
It's okay. I'm not on their side.
he's on to us.
I think he's talking
I
to
think
you.
he's talking to you. Yeah. We had been trying for nearly a year to get people in the inside, and
But with this book, you can do it.
First time, mate, I don't think he's interested in the book.
No, we got to commit.
Oh,
We got to commit to the sale.
Zark, shit.
If there's anything I've read in these books, so you have to commit to the sale. Okay, so we need to commit. This book is good. If you like, we got stuff.
Hello,
and
Mr.
he
Thompson.
kind of puts his hand in the middle of the book and like pushes it down. He's like, "I'm from Baldur's Gate. I am a spellcaster myself. I know what a spell book is."
This isn't a spell book.
I'm going to stomp on your
Stomp on
foot
your
now.
Hello, Mr. Thompson.
Hello, Mr. Thompson.
It's not a spell book, it's the Book of Faces.
Why are you at this party? We are trying to infiltrate the nobles of Arm. And
I
I
don't
don't
know.
need you guys ruining this for us.
I don't need you ruining my cover.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you are capable of doing that yourself.
What did your fucking spirit fingers do to Preston?
Give him false confidence.
That's exactly what it did.
Oh my god. Just
Wait,
stay
can
out
I
of
roll?
our business. Yeah, what did you need one?
I want to just roll an insight just to make sure he's actually like
Oh yeah, go for it.
the real
Yeah,
McCoy.
can I do the same? Can I do
Yes.
the same?
Yes.
He's already got your fucking names.
16.
16's good. Yep. And Daz?
15.
15. Oh, have you got no insight?
No, he
Huh?
rolled 8 plus 7.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm
sorry.
adding the modifier.
Yeah. Oh, 15, 16. Yeah, that should be enough. Like, yeah, he's telling you much of the truth. Like, he's not lying about anything he's saying, but you don't even have to use insight to know that he's not telling you all the truth, because like he's obviously keeping stuff from you. But like he's on the up and up. He's definitely not. You can tell he has no ill intent towards you guys unless you mess up whatever he's trying to do. You obviously, yeah, you can tell he's definitely good at what he does. Like,
All right.
you still nearly believe that he could still be a slaver. Like, that's how well he's presenting himself and stuff like that. But yeah, you definitely can tell the accent that he's definitely from Baldur's Gate. Like, he's trying to hide it, but you can kind of gather here and there, like, slips in the accent.
Alrighty. Well, look, mate. I'll level with you. All right. We're here to get information from Akhtar. But don't tell anyone that, all right? Wait, are the curtains closed?
Yeah, yes. The curtains
Oh,
were...
thank
So
God.
he walked
Thank
in
God.
and closed
Good
the
time to
curtains.
check.
Huh?
I said that was a good time to check after everything.
Yeah. No, he
I
walked
don't
in
know.
and closed...
Hey, I didn't blow my cover. I don't know what you're talking about.
Facebook.
It's
Sorry,
a book of
Book of
faces,
Faces.
all right?
It's the Book of Faces.
Yeah.
Come on.
I love how you did that joke in the campaign you ran as well. And
I
now
also
you-
made it an actual magical item in my other game, and it's like a book with the sending spell.
Jesus. Yeah, sorry. That's what were you
Boo.
saying as well? Is that all?
Hmm?
Yes.
Yeah,
that's-
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, look, no, I'll just level them with him. I was like, yeah, no, mate, that's pretty much what we're doing. We're just trying to get information from him about the Sandbroker. You know what I mean?
Oh, God, you guys are here for that reason. We are trying to find out who the real boss of the Sandbroker is. He's got more funding to come down here, but even before he started getting funding from these nobles here. And we have a feeling that the original source of his money was something that caused a bit of grievance with the noble he previously dealt with, our host at the moment.
But, okay, so we need to get information from the host. We need to know.
No, you
Where the
just
Sam-
you stand back and let us do our work, and if we have something to give you guys, we will.
It sounds to me like you're not going to give us anything. So I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. And if you don't like it, then I don't know. I guess you can just keep doing your stuff then, or whatever.
If you ruin our chances of getting information, I'll tell everybody here who you are. They're gonna believe me more than you. They're gonna believe you.
Yeah, I believe that. Yep, that's fair.
So, did he just say who the Sandbroker's boss is?
No.
No.
Oh,
He's
okay,
he's
sorry.
looking for information on the Sandbroker.
Yeah,
boss.
they think Sandbroker has another person that funded this. They're just like Sandbroker came out of nowhere, had a whole bunch of money, even before he started getting money from these nobles down here to
Gotcha.
fund his
That was-
like expeditions into those mountains.
My
Yeah.
misinterpretation. Yep.
Mm.
Okay, cool.
And they have no idea, but they're trying to, like sketchboard with the fucking rope pins everywhere. They're like, they're,
Yeah.
Say it.
they're also like, they think that maybe whoever was the original funder for this Sandbroker agitated the current Duke actor.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't know this information yet, Bish, because you haven't been told this side of the story, but it might link a little bit into your side of the story where you kind of gathered that there was more than just the incident with the Shadow Thieves Guild.
But that's all George knew anyway, right?
Yeah. Different people know different things.
Yep.
All right, Preston and Daz, what are you doing?
Well, look, mate, I'll stay out of your hair, and I might just go to the cubicle next door and just hit up Rexy boy for some fucking brewskis, mate.
I don't care what you do, but if you ruin our chances somehow ending this party before we find our information, it won't be good.
Well, look,
Well,
mate,
I
I'll stay
mean,
out
if we
here.
ruin your chances, then it won't be good for you either.
I know. That's what I mean.
Yeah, but I mean, so I'm.
You know what? I just know something. You know our names. So what the fuck's your name?
My name for the purpose of this night is Rupert.
But my
Rupert.
name for the purpose of this night was Zark Muckerberg. But what's your real name?
That information is far beyond you and too dangerous to be told to you.
Your name is dangerous.
Let's just call me
Maybe
Rupert.
it's his middle name.
Rupert for the end of the night.
But if you're going to use a fake name, I'll just call you whatever I want then, because it doesn't matter.
I'll take it back to the previous conversation. If you ruin my chances at this party, I'll ruin your night.
Look, I've had a really, really bad few days. How about I may ruin your plans if you get in my way?
You do know if you ruin my plans, you risk all of the Sword Coast.
Yeah. Yeah. I look at Daz
Preston.
and I'm like...
Preston, we are not the bad guys. We are the good
Hang on.
guys. And if you ruin our
hang on.
chances...
No.
The company. No, sorry, never mind. I just realized. Never mind. Carry on.
No. He was shocked that these guys were the ones who ended the company.
Yeah. Look, I've heard people, everybody says they're the good guy. Everybody says they're the good guy. But if you're here, you're not.
God, Preston. And he kind of like... If you let this out to anyone at this party, God help what I will do to you. I'm of the Lord's Alliance. We are trying to end the Sandbroker's corruption down here so it doesn't spread north. Please don't ruin this for us.
Okay. Can I get a name?
Rupert.
What if we want to... Okay. If that's how it's going to be, then this conversation's over.
Fine. And he kind of hops up and opens the curtains and then walks off into the party.
And I look over at Daz and I'm like, damn, I almost had it.
And I'm like, yeah, mate, yeah, you almost did.
I love it. You didn't inside him completely at the end of that conversation. The rest of that conversation could have been completely lying to you.
My insight is untrained and a +0. I don't know shit. I rolled a 20 and I didn't know anything Bob before, so I'm...
Look, that was
Just
different.
assume
That was with the drow. That was a totally different conversation.
Yeah, alright. So... I guess we got to go to the guys next door then?
You just want to sit down and have some drinks, eh? Make the most of a good atmosphere. Look, the way I see it, this guy... the way I see it...
Was
Well,
that
I
you
see,
closing the curtains?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was.
Continue.
Well, honestly, like the people who are trained in this kind of thing, in reconnaissance and stuff, they're going to get the information, right? And there's a chance we could bump into him again, and maybe he could give it to us. I'm pretty sure, like, I caught a glimpse out the corner of my eye of Bish just absolutely smashing it. So, let's just chill out and have a good time, mate. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I've read all these books and I thought I could maybe like, just incorporate the stuff that I learned and man, it's so much harder than magic.
Yeah, nah, look,
People are really rude and like they just say things and in my mind I think, can you just be nice? Like I don't understand.
this is a pretty like seedy crowd, if you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
a couple of honest blokes like us, mate.
Man,
These people just walk all over us.
I thought it was a really good idea. I thought like, and then we could use, the tech, like maybe like the tech thoughts, and then like you could come in and do your thing, and we could, it was a really good idea, but we just
from both sides.
Yeah, but we just didn't have. I just don't think that we fit into this crowd enough to even pretend to mingle, and at the end of the day, I think I prefer that.
Yeah, me too, mate.
Yeah.
Let's go and enjoy this fucking party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you two walk out, and are you walking into the booth next door? Are you?
Yeah.
And I'm like, right there, boy.
Okay. Rex and Opie already have like 2 more beers set up ready for you guys to drink with them. All right, and we'll flick back to Bish.
I'm
Bish,
gonna get
what are you doing?
Well, so George is pissed off. I've got food.
Yep.
Is there somewhere where I can take my food and sit down with it, so then I can sit down and chat with Oz?
There's
There's
like the bar. Like there's no really, apart from the
How are you
booths.
supposed to eat?
The booths, maybe. Like it's all just like it's a banquet of like pick food. Like you're not coming here to have like a dinner.
So people are walking around with a leg of chicken, just walking around with it like a fucking beast.
No, they like take a piece off and like eat it and stuff like that. They have like little or their servant holds the thing next to them and they kind of pick off the plate.
All right,
food
then.
poisoning.
Okay, so I spot that's the protocol then.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've handed over what I'm assuming is probably going to be a gold plate to Oz for him to hold.
It's a nice china plate.
Nice. Okay, a nice china plate.
Mm.
As I am picking stuff off, maintaining character, maintaining everything, I guess I'm having this indiscreet conversation with Oz about what we just experienced.
Yep.
Mm.
What do you say?
The Thieves Shadow Guild.
Mm.
We've heard that before, haven't we?
Yeah.
That was in the mines, right?
I think so. I'm definitely sure. Yeah.
It seems like
It's been a while, but yeah.
there was a piece of paper down there. Did we, out of character, I guess, did we see it, or was it just trickery?
No,
that...
all of you were there. You saw the body.
Yeah, we all saw it.
Well,
Yeah.
we all saw the body, but there was something. There was something on him. Was it just the crest, or was it just? But was there a note on him?
There was
a note on him,
something inscribed on his arm.
but there wasn't a note on him.
No. It just said mission failed written on his arm. Like he looked like in his last dying breath wrote mission failed.
Mission failed. That's right. He did too. Yeah. Now I remember this. Yeah. Yeah.
And he's linked to the Duke.
Yeah, you just know that the Duke's agent went missing.
Okay. Nato, I look over to the crowd again. Is there any clear path to this Duke yet?
Yeah, but you'll have to there's a good 8 people still around him, but you'll have to fight for his attention.
I don't know if we should take out information to the guys first before we approach the Duke.
I hand the plate to Ali, or to Bish.
Oh.
Nato, I go for it.
You're walking up?
Yep.
Okay. You get to the Duke, and he is like telling a story, and everyone's kind of chuckling and stuff like that. What do you want to do?
Mr. Duke.
You see the Duke like stop, and he's like, yes, hello.
How are you?
Like
today,
you see,
sir?
you do see everyone else's face around. They all just like. Okay.
How are you today, Your Majesty?
I'm not a king or anything like that. I'm doing fine. And who might you be?
James.
Roll a deception check at disadvantage. So roll it twice. I think do 2d20. Oh, just do it. Oh.
Oh, that's healthy.
NATO, this app, I'm gonna fucking flip. Alright? This is the last
not
time I'm
used to-
using this shit.
He's not used to failing. That's all.
Yeah.
I'm not using this shit next time. Yeah, go on.
Everyone's using this shit.
I'm not using it next time. Yeah, fucking wrecked.
Well, you'll have to find another campaign to play in then.
I will. Go on.
Okay, he kind of looks at you and he's like, and you kind of see him kind of like signal to one of the guards, and you kind of see like one of them coming up, and he's like, is he supposed to be here? And he's like, they have invites, sir. Okay. Oh, well, bid you farewell. And he kind of walks off from you.
Bye.
Alright, Bish, what were you doing? You just saw Oz kind of walk off towards the Duke himself. And walk up-
I'm gonna still maintain in character. So the Duke's walked off, right?
Yeah.
Bish is going to be under the impression that eyes are, regardless of whether they are or not, eyes are on her, so she can't slip up once.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the conversation she just had. So she's going to walk up to Oz and just be like, "What did I tell you about introducing yourself? Go have a beer, cool your jets." And then I want to kind of like lead him in the direction, kind of, because the guys are having beers with those guys, and they're near the bar, aren't they?
No. They're on the other side of the room in like the private booths.
So that wasn't near the bar.
No, the bar's just like a bar with like bar stools. The bars at usual functions and stuff like that. Like it's just there off to the side, like for people to
enough.
pick up their drinks and then go back to the party. Like people don't usually hang out at those kind of bars, at these kind of functions.
All right. Well, I guess I'm still going to direct him there then.
Okay.
Tell him to go and grab himself a drink and, calm down a little bit.
Beautiful. All right, we'll flick back to the other two. You walk in and sit with Opie and Rex. So, hello, lads. Having a win at the party, eh?
Yeah, no, not really. No, not really.
You gotta just sit back and let business come to you at these parties, lads. Take me and Rex. Everyone kind of no. Look, you just get your name out here and there, and then people know to come up and have a chat with you.
Yeah, but I mean, we couldn't rely on such a passive, But I guess our way didn't work. So what have we got to lose? And I take a sip of the drink.
That is true. They're slightly a bit tipsy. These two, you don't know whether they're actually they don't see that they're lying, but you don't know if they're just drunkenly just fucking saying shit for the purpose.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
They're just not this is what drunken advice is more
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're not at the I love you phase yet.
No, not yet.
This
Yeah,
guy
so-
here.
What are you guys? Are you guys just chilling, sitting back and
For
having
the
a
most
drink?
part, yeah.
So
Okay.
you said you're businessman. What's your business?
Oh, we get things from here to there. and stuff.
So smugglers.
Look, you say smugglers, we say delicate
Logistics.
transporters of exotic goods.
Isn't that what you say to avoid the word smugglers?
Look, it's what it is. Look,
But I mean, smugglers doesn't have to be a bad thing. I mean, you know, the term's shortened, so it's easier to, and people know what you're talking about.
Hey,
So
you're the one saying smugglers. We're saying dealers and transporters of goods. Hey?
okay, and then I just take a sip.
So what are you lads in here for then? What
Actually, sorry, could I insight him on that?
yeah, go for it.
I take a sip of my drink.
You 100% believe what they're saying. Like, yep, they are definitely transporters of nice goods.
He smuggles shit, and he's good at it.
No, you don't even, like, you're starting to believe them. Hey, maybe they're not just smugglers. Maybe they're just fine gentlemen that transport exotic goods.
Why? How bad was it? Oh,
Six.
okay.
6. My insight's a +2.
Oh, yeah, so an 8. No.
So you lads are in logistics, are you?
Yeah.
What? Tell me, mate. What's the weirdest thing you've ever fucking shipped?
Boy. Oh, what was it?
A boy?
No.
Technically, we've done that too.
No, we do not deal in humans.
What about like elves or?
Humanoids.
Children.
You know,
Okay.
anything of a higher intelligence we do not transport. God, there was this weird thing that ate with its butt and vomited out of its mouth. God, it was purple and had 2 horns that went out and swirled around. And, never
I want to roll a history check to see if I know what this is.
Yeah, can I do the same?
As a DM, fuck you.
Okay, I'll just. Oh, isn't that the Kafla, native of
Nah, mate. I think
Kasurgaslogan?
I seen it once when I was drunk. I think it's called the Warpatinga.
Oh,
Look,
fuck you.
we didn't even ask what it was. It was just weird. I was legit looking for eyes and nose and a mouth when it started eating with its butt. I was like, maybe there's a face hidden in there. There wasn't. It was an
Did you check?
Yeah.
Did it have like teeth inside its rectum?
Yes. It was weird.
So it was like
No,
like
no, it didn't have teeth back there.
teeth.
It was
So,
just,
like-
it just mushed it, like an old person does with their gums and stuff.
But maybe like the cheeks were like had like really dense muscles, and they could just like crush anything that gets like smothered into their
You see
arsehole.
Rex
So it's
kind of
like-
look over at Opie, and like you've actually noticed, like Opie hasn't talked this whole conversation. It's been Rex pretty much talking, and then like you see Opie like, and he's like, "Yeah." And then he kind of looks at you and he's like, to be honest, mate, I just had a quick look to see if there was a face back there. I didn't go into the old, animalology of it all.
Well, that reminds me of a doco that I heard about sea cucumbers.
What's a doco, mate?
A doco? Well, you don't have that word when you're mate. It's like an informative speech from somebody who knows stuff, and they say it in like a really sophisticated voice.
Usually we don't have the time to kind of.
And they just like show you pictures, right? And they're just talking about shit. It's really like it's a food for the mind, mate. You should get into it. Right?
That's insane. Like
You should have sold that.
Fuck.
But God, it wasn't even just the weirdness of it. We had to slip it into Waterdeep because they don't like it down there. I wouldn't say illegal, but it's a big no-no. So we ended up. They have these like magic sensors on the outside, so we couldn't just invisibility it in or anything like that. So we ended up just tying a few balloons to it and covered it in fur, from the sheeps and stuff. And
They've got wool.
yeah, wool. That's what it's called. That was not a NATO thing. That was actually them. And then we just kind of pushed it in like it looked like a cloud. And, old Opie over here, as soon as it went over the old the old fence, shot the balloons down, and we caught it in a big,
But I mean, how many balloons? It would have taken like a large sum of balloons to sustain that kind of weight and like lift it up and transport it over.
It was gargantuous. That's why it was big enough to fill that, like, look like an actual cloud.
So the
Why
balloon
am I-
looked like.
Why am I
hold
sitting
on,
here
mate.
thinking of David Attenborough, like in the old ages with a slideshow going, "And the Chiefling, the mysterious creature."
But yeah, like that's a bit of the weird stuff we've had to do. But usually we're pretty good at slipping things, things
Things
in.
where they don't belong.
No, look, we don't do the old bum trick. That's amateur hour, all right?
Yeah,
Don't
was the
don't-
old Warper dinger.
Don't be silly. That's amateur hour. No, we are. Look, me and Opie here. We are not, the presentiest looking thing. But when it comes to getting things into places that they're not supposed to be, we're your men. All right.
Mate, my son is the exact same way.
Oh,
He gets shit places all the fucking time, mate. You walk into the toilet after the kid, and there's shit all over the roof, and you're like, mate, you're like 2 foot nothing.
How did you smuggle?
How the fuck?
How did you smuggle? I mean, how did you exotically get it up there? All right.
Must have been
Saget.
using balloons,
There
eh?
is shit everywhere.
Oh my god.
There is shit everywhere.
What's that? Oh, Daddy Daycare or something like that?
Yeah.
No, that was
Yeah,
Dumb
Daddy
and
Daycare.
Dumberer.
Dumb,
no, Teddy Daycare.
Yeah.
Oh, Daddy
the other one
Daycare?
was-
Yeah.
Daddy-
Yeah, that was Dumb and Dumberer, where Bob Saget walks into the toilet and goes, "There is
No,
shit."
because Eddie Murphy
everywhere."
walked in, and Eddie Murphy's like,
Oh,
But yeah, like, and then he kind of leans forward. He goes, "We shouldn't be saying this, but the old Akhtar there. He's one of our men. He
What do you mean, one of your men?
he hires us on the regular. The last couple of jobs, we had to smuggle in a few of these weird-looking crystals from some fucking place over to the west. Slip them into the old fucking. What's his name? He's big shot in the fucking desert or something like that. I don't know. his name.
Sandbroker?
Yeah, I think that was it. We had to slip in
Ale-
some of them.
Alex rolled an insight.
Fucking stealth inside.
I'm like, hold on a second.
I know that. Yeah, he's telling the fucking truth.
All right, sweet.
Just like you can tell because he's so proud of like what he had to do. That like, yeah, he's it's a bit of pride mixed with a bit of drunkenness and stuff like that. But yeah, we had to slip stuff in there. Because
for
I
old
don't
mate
know.
Akbar and
yeah, I don't know why. Like we were doing the job for the Sandbroker himself. Like why do we
Oh,
need
far
to?
out.
Why do we need to sneak him into his own house? Like why doesn't he just open the door and let us in? It was a bit weird, but look, money's fucking money. So
Wait, where were they sneaking it in?
into
I know
where-
I'm not here. I know I'm actually not
where
here.
were you
listening
sneaking
to
it in, mate?
into the palace of the big sand boy.
The Palace of the Sand Boy.
Yeah, the sand.
You mean like
what did
the
you call it?
chips?
No, what did you call it? The sand broker. That's it. Yeah, we had to slip it into the. He had this fucking back passage, and we had to slip in the gear for him.
All right, back passage. What, hang on a sec. Out of character. What city is this? Like, what city is he talking about?
Yeah, like the Sandbroker's palace, the one you guys escaped from. and
We
stuff
escaped
like
from.
Oh, that one. Oh, ho ho. Got far out, mate. Yeah, but no, that's a bit weird, eh? Why would he have to smuggle shit into his own fucking house?
That's what I look. It's exactly what I was telling Opie, and then Opie you see him Opie nod as he looks
Wait.
over.
The Duke paid to sneak crystals into the Sandbroker's house?
Yeah, we got paid from the fucking
there.
from
You don't
Duke.
know.
Yeah, actually, I gotta stop answering you.
A second, do you reckon the Sandbroker knew about it?
Yeah, Sandbroker knew about it. He was the one that opened the fucking doors for us.
Have I rocked up yet?
No, you're at the bar drinking.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you spotted them up,
I thought that, Bish was telling me to go.
No, like their curtains.
I thought-
oh no,
I
their curtains
thought-
open. No, yeah, you would have seen them probably at the.
Yeah, this whole conversation's out in the open.
Yeah,
We didn't close it. We didn't close the thing, did we?
No, Opie and fucking Rex have their curtain open.
I don't
Cool.
give a fuck. That's their information to lose. Whatever.
Well, then I'm walking into this conversation.
All right.
I'm coming to sit down.
You walk over and sit down. Hey, mate. Nice to meet you.
Hey,
Alright.
oh,
You friend
how'd
of
you go?
these guys?
This is no
Yeah.
change.
Well, any friend of these fucking lovely lads is a friend of ours. All right, have a seat.
Thanks,
He puts his arm up, and the server kind of brings over another big fucking tankard and sits it in front of you. It's actually a big tankard. Like,
What did you guys find out?
That I am not a very good salesman.
Short stuff.
Oh, I found out that these guys are really good at sneaking stuff, and they even did a job
Mm.
for the Sandbroker.
what are you closing the curtain for? We want people to know. If we're fucking smuggling for the best people in the world, then obviously other people are going to hire us.
Wait a minute. You guys are smuggling for who?
I mean, no, we are transporters of exotic goods to places where they shouldn't be.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. That's
Yeah.
So wait, where are you
With
smuggling
clouds.
to?
Hey?
Where are you smuggling to?
Where
At
was
the
the
at the
job?
moment, we're having a bit of a break because, we got a lot of money from that last job. So,
Yeah, where did you transport to?
to that. And he turns to like Preston and Daz. He's like, "What's his name again?"
The Sandbroker?
Yeah, that guy.
Wait, these guys.
Yeah, and they were hired by Actor.
Yeah, back when he used to work with him. He's not working with him anymore. That fucking.
Do you know why?
Does it make us money? No, we don't care.
Hey, mate.
So
mate, do you have a card or something? Like a business card or some shit?
No, just find us around.
I've got an
we're here.
idea. Mate, I want to be able to like get a hold of you in the future, mate.
Okay.
You got a very I like the cut of your jib.
Okay. Opie, where is it? And he kind of, Opie's like, but like he like sighs without making a noise. It's weird.
it's like I'm talking to Penn and
Is
Teller
Penn
over
and
here.
Teller?
Yeah.
And then he like opens a bag and he kind of reaches in and he like pulls out this like
It's a rabbit!
like a card. It's like it looks like
Is this
like
the card you were thinking of?
in our world, like it looks like a business card, but there's nothing written on it. It's just a plain piece of card, and he kind of
You did fool us!
and he hands it to you, and he
You're going
goes,
to Vegas.
he goes, look, if you need us, just call Rex and Opie into the card, and we'll be able
Thanks,
to talk
mate.
to you. Yeah. But
You know,
yeah,
I had a really good idea for something like that, but it's like a book. And like maybe we can,
While Preston talks, I grab his beer and I scull it.
and I'm just like, yeah, this idea for this book, and like, you can like imprint, and I just like start rambling on about.
Yeah, I grab the beer while I was doing that and I scull it.
okay. But yeah, now he's not working with the old Sandbroker, so we're looking for some new work. We were hoping the other Duke showed up at the party tonight, and we might, employ him for our abilities. Now he's the one working for that Sandy boy.
Well, you said the other Duke. What? There's another one.
Yeah, Opie, what's his name? And Opie like writes it on a piece of paper and he hands it to him. Yeah, Duke Merton. Duke Merton is this new guy that he's working with.
Fucking Merton!
Yeah.
And he's supposed to be here tonight.
No, it's just that kind of party. That's why we come to these. Usually our new employers will come to these parties, and as I said, we might not look it, but our reputation does precede us. We have never been caught, so yeah.
Interesting.
Well, you're more than welcome to sit and drink with us, but yeah, I don't know anything else. But why are you boys in here at the moment? You didn't even tell us that, did you?
Well,
There for
I
a
mean,
party.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
We like the party.
Did And then like Opie like elbows him and he goes, "Oh yeah, did you guys want anything delivered to places that they shouldn't be delivered to?"
Look, mate, in the future, since I've got your card,
Yeah.
I might need you to help me out with something.
Okay.
But yeah, you don't do live import, do you? But will you, if the price is right? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, what's the price?
Well, I don't know. You tell me, mate.
And how big's the live thing? Well,
A couple of bodies.
About maybe 5 odd people.
5? Are they alive?
Yeah.
Do you do messages? Like just simple written messages?
Just talked in the card, isn't that right, Opie?
No.
That thing.
No. What I'm saying is, if I give you a piece of paper with the message on it, do you deliver?
Oh, yeah. I suppose, but how far? Like, we don't want to go to the other end of the earth just to deliver a message. Like, if it's going to cost you a bit.
Yeah, hold on. It's Yatar.
Oh, mate. That's the other fucking north end of the world. That's a good couple of months trip.
So that's a no.
Like, it's going to cost you probably about a good 10, 20 grand.
Yeah,
Just to deliver a simple message. You could
Oz,
probably...
I don't know if we have that.
that's okay. I just thought I'd ask.
I mean, if you have a sending spell, I mean, I think that can, reach grand distances.
Okay,
What?
that's okay.
Oh, Phil, you look a bit glum, mate. I'm sorry, but we're not really male.
No, it's okay.
We usually take things that aren't
Well,
supposed to be.
You kind of
Yeah.
secretly take things, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
That's why.
I reckon I could point you in the direction of some people that could probably do that a bit cheaper than us, but yeah, we're quite expensive, mate.
Yeah, Oz. I mean, we can if you let like Dazra or myself look at the message, maybe we can look at some kind of sending spell.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna flick back to Bish now for a bit. Bish, you do see the Duke is like one when he walked off from Oz, like he walked away from the crowd, so like he's pretty much free at the moment for a while.
Okay.
If you wanted to pursue that, I'm not pushing you towards that. I'm just saying because of walking away from Oz and the people he was talking to, like he's a bit freer now. He still has like
I feel like I need to have a conversation with the guys before I
You're
approach him.
More than welcome.
I'm trying to evaluate what I know, but then I don't want to hang out with all 4 of them. Although I have an excuse now because I was sat down with them. I'm gonna discreetly go over to where the guys are.
Yep.
I know that they're with.
Come in and close the curtain.
I guess I could, but you still. She's still in character. She doesn't know what these guys have talked about. She doesn't,
Yep.
So I guess. I guess she should come over. She's just going to come over and go, James.
You do see them all just like drinking and laughing and having fun. It looks like they've all like bonded. They're chatting like, not nearly friends, but when you make friends at a bar, that kind of look. Yeah.
James.
Yeah.
I see you are here with some friends.
Yeah.
Have you had good discussions?
You see Preston just like wave at you.
I'm probably a little bit tipsy at this point.
Yep.
We have had really good discussion.
Oh yeah, about mutual friends?
Yeah.
Have you mentioned things that you've learnt in your travels?
No, I kind of get up from the booth and I whisper
Yep.
in her ear very slowly that the Sandbroker's been mentioned here. You can sit down.
Okay. All right. I guess I'm just gonna. Oh, see, I don't trust the two dudes
Are you
because
hesitant?
naturally she wouldn't. Why would she trust these two dudes that are sitting with you guys?
Okay. Guys, I am going to. Gentlemen, I'm talking to mainly the two blokes across from me. This has been fun. Great conversation. I must bid you adieu. My boss here is calling.
Perhaps you two gentlemen have a business deal.
Oh,
I'm going to talk to. No, not you two.
Yeah, no, but he talked.
Okay.
Oz talked to them. Oh, it was good meeting you, lad.
I shake his hand.
Oh, big tough boy.
Yeah.
Because he like looks down at his hand and he's like, ooh, like shakes it a bit and then it's like, yes. So sorry for keeping your employee. Have a good night, madame. And like
Into you, gentlemen.
he looks at Opie and like giggles a bit, and then like half like tries to catch like Preston and Daz's face and like giggles.
Preston's like,
Like he like in his mind he thinks he's making fun of like a noble or something like that. Like he doesn't realize Bish is like who she is.
and that's why Preston's giggling. He's like,
Shall we take our business over here, gentlemen?
Yeah. As we leave, I was gonna just turn around and go, "You two."
and I just think he's talking to like the other two, so I just
No.
look at them.
We just look at him.
No, idiots. You two with me.
Maybe be a bit
Alright.
suggestive, James.
Okay. Morons, come.
Physical.
I look
force.
over the two guys and I'm just like, he's very mean.
Get up. They're okay.
All right. I think your employer needs you, lads. I don't want to get you in trouble with her. She looks very important.
And Preston's just like giggling, like,
Yeah, mate, she's a real ball breaker.
Why did I perfectly vision that in my head so good? That was great.
This look of death that people are very familiar with the group pulls over Bish's face.
Oh, sorry,
You
gents,
know
we gotta
what?
run.
You know what? You know
Yeah.
what?
What?
I'm gonna roll intimidation.
Okay, yeah, roll intimidation. Shit.
oh.
Go on.
Oh, so it's still 15.
15. Yeah, they're like,
Oh.
well, sorry, man. Sorry for keeping your employees.
Preston's like, oh, yeah,
Like,
okay.
Like
Yeah,
he's still a bit scared, but also like, you know, he's still a prankster. So like he's like, oh, but then like kind of giggles under it. He's like,
What's your AC? Oh no, I can't ask that.
Whoa.
No, I was gonna say
Why?
what this.
Jesus,
sorry.
are we attacking people here? Are we?
No, sorry. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
You mean DC or AC?
DC,
Okay.
sorry.
Oh,
Doesn't matter. I can't.
no, like
think
yeah, you definitely intimidated them, but they're still also pranksters. So
Yeah.
like
That's
yeah,
fair.
they were genuinely scared, but that's why they openly didn't giggle at her. They like secretly
Nice.
giggled, but like they don't do it. They're drunk, so like they think they're hiding their giggles from you, but like you can still see that they're giggling.
Guys, come on.
I quickly get up. I give the guys like one of those rushed handshakes, like, catch you later, mate. Good meeting you, mate.
Just remember.
Yep.
And then, yeah, you see Opie like nudging you. Yeah, don't forget our card. If you ever need
No worries,
us.
mate. No worries.
Yep.
I'll be in touch, mate.
Where's Preston?
Press
Yeah,
this
no,
with-
I follow.
You already got
Oh,
it.
you're coming over, yeah.
So you guys find us like a secluded booth to yourselves and kind of sit in.
Yeah.
Probably the same one that we were in before.
Oh,
Yeah,
so the
that's
one
pretty
Probably.
right, the one right
It
next
reeks a
to
little.
the one right next to Opie and Rex.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
So,
Okay,
I
yeah,
guess
you
we
s-
would have found the first one.
Yeah. So
Is there another one free across from them, NATO? Because like
it's all
they can
along
can
the
they still
wall.
hear us?
They can't
Yeah.
hear us, can they?
Oh.
Once we were in there and everything's
No, we
closed,
closed the
no one can hear
curtains.
us.
We're
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
yeah.
As soon as you close that curtain,
Okay.
that little like crystal pops up from the desk.
All right, sick. Yeah.
like
Alright,
this.
so you are closing the curtain.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Okay.
oh yeah. Cool.
All right, so you guys hop into the booth, you close the curtain, and like that crystal pops up, and you all of a sudden it has like a deathly quiet outside, apart from like your own kind of breathing and all that you can hear from each other.
Is Trickery with us?
You haven't seen Trickery.
Oh fuck.
Oh boy.
That's about right.
Has anybody seen Trickery?
He was just
He's
with you
probably
all of a sudden.
robbing.
Yeah. But all of a sudden he was just gone.
Guys, I'll be honest. I know nothing. I tried, and I failed.
It's a pretty tough crowd, eh?
Yeah.
What we have learnt, though, is that the Duke stopped his dealings with the Sandbroker because the Duke here is involved with the Shadow Thieves Guild. And I believe we found one dead in the mines at insert name of place here.
It was
can't remember.
it was the town that you guys had those thirsters.
We were
came
dying
out.
of thirst.
Yeah,
It was the
the thirsters came out and sucked all the moisture out of the air.
Hope
you-
was
Yeah, I was gonna say it was the
something,
first-
or-
yeah,
it was the first time that Bish turned into whatever it was.
yeah.
That she-
Kinda.
It was.
She activated the double trigger.
It was. It was Teardrop.
Fuck, such a good game.
It was Teardrop.
Yeah. Okay. In the mines
That's
at
right.
Teardrop, we found a dead body, and I believe it mentioned the Thieves Guild. And he was dead. I believe that incident is linked to the falling out with the Duke.
Like the Sandbroker was trying to get rid of the body, maybe.
Or maybe the Sandbroker was in part responsible for the man's death. And
Yeah, that's what I mean.
uh,
Like you just
What were they mining?
What were
Crystals,
they-
right?
those crystals, yeah,
funny
what
you should
were they-
mention.
Yeah, what were they smuggling?
the crystals.
What
They
do you?
smuggled
But
the
what
crystals. These,
Yeah.
crystals?
yeah, the smugglers. They smuggled crystals in and
Well,
out.
she
of
doesn't know. They're
You all know.
smugglers.
You all know the crystals. It's like the crystals that like.
I know, but I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Those two blokes in there were smugglers for the Duke and smuggled crystals into the Sandbrokers.
Those weird magical crystals.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing: they smuggled them into the Sandbroker's palace,
Mm.
and
But they're not just standard crystals if they had to smuggle them.
yeah, exactly. But like, it's
We've-
just
we've-
strange,
We've seen them be used by. Like
Yeah,
they
no,
have
like
like,
how-
yeah. So like they have like some sort of magic user, and they will crush the.
It was
the
even
crystal.
even non-magic users, as long as they crush the crystal, it
Yeah, it would like yeah. It's as if like all the magic that was stored inside the crystal leaked into the person who crushed it, and they just got this absurd amount of power. So that's bad.
So what did the Thieves Guild have to do with it?
Maybe the
why
Thieves
did
Guild
they-
won in, and the Shadow Broker was like, no, none of that.
But he had mission failed inscribed in his arm.
Maybe he was trying to get some information, or maybe he was trying to. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm very curious.
like I'm not sure how much this means, but those blokes over there, old Rexy boy and Opie was it? Opie?
Yep, Rex and Opie.
Yeah, no, they mentioned something about the new Duke that's currently funding the Sandbroker. His
Oh.
name's Duke Merton.
Not familiar with Merton.
I just figured I'd throw it out there so we all on the same page.
Griff had mentioned their name to you because that is information Griff knew as well. He knew Akhtar was the old Duke that was supplying, and Merton was the new one. But
Do we know where Merton's from?
he's here from here as well. He's a
Oh,
Merton-
say
he's a Duke of in what do you call it? Athkatal.
Edinburgh.
The Tiefling, a
He's-
mysterious
he's-
creature.
Oh, sorry. I don't know why. I always thought there only could be one Duke.
No, there's
But-
just like a whole bunch of dukes that
Of
'cause
different provinces.
They're all nobles
Okay,
in
yeah.
they're all noble families. Like this town is older than like all the other towns on the Sword Coast. So like it's older than Waterdeep and older than Baldur's Gate.
Duke Actar, Duke Notum, Duke Nukem.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been waiting for Duke Nukem to.
Yeah, so this town is way older. Like, it's one of the oldest cities, like, known, even, like, since nearly the elves walked these lands, as, like, when they originally came to these lands.
So, do we know what the new Duke looks like?
Yeah, you got a rough description. He's nearly stock standard as the other Duke. Like, he's the same kind of, he's just a bit more bulkier than Actar and a bit shorter, but that's about it. Like, still the same tan skin, like salt and pepper hair and stuff.
Hmm.
I just need to know what's the right questions to be asking the old Duke. Like, what's valuable to us?
Well, you also have a lot of information that he probably doesn't know as well. Like, he doesn't know where his agent turned up. Like, he just knows it went missing.
Oh, okay. You know what? Okay, that's right. I didn't put two and two together like that. Okay. So he would probably want that information to know where his lost agent was. But I'm still trying to figure out what we want from him. What's valuable that he has that we need. Because now we know... Because we need to know how to defeat the Sandbroker. We need to know how to access his castle. Now we know it's the back doors.
Well, saying that though, like Rex and Opie told you, like, the Sandbroker himself opened those doors for them. So they just did the whole process of getting to the gates, and then he opened it. So you'd still need to, like,
find
get
a way
invited. Yeah, they can smuggle you to the gate, but you're gonna still have to find a way in, even with that. But, like, roll me an intelligence check, just so I can help you piece together, because you guys have done actually a good job of finding stuff. You just haven't kind of pieced it together in your head, right?
It's because this fucking rolled D20 shit.
It's got nothing to do with that. You guys yourselves as players haven't pieced it together pretty. You nearly.
Oh, can I roll intelligence?
Yes. Yes, you
Okay,
may.
22.
Oh, Jesus.
Jeez.
And a 12. Okay, Bish. Yeah, you've pretty much got what you've got at the moment. All right. Preston is a lot smarter. He can, like, maybe with
Preston's smarter, Andrew not.
Yeah, with a little bit more help. Like, there is, like, obviously the new Duke is dealing with the Sandbroker, so he has routes into there now, but he's not going to let you use them. Like, you've got to convince this new Duke to be on your side. And maybe stuff that the old Duke, why he stopped dealing with the Sandbroker, can be used on the new broker to hopefully convince him to your side.
I relay that information.
Yeah. Well, like, you have a way in, but that person won't help you, and you have a person that has the information but doesn't have the routes in anymore. There you go.
So now we got to try and coerce them.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
So, speak to the old Duke. Tell him about what we found.
Yeah, find out the real reasons why he stopped dealing with the Sandbroker. Because you have pieces of information there. Yeah, pet the doggo. All the doggos. There's, like, dogs running around this party everywhere.
You never told me that.
No. Because
fucking dogs.
Okay. But then, and then whatever we learn about the falling out, the real falling out.
Maybe you can use that to convince the new
As
Duke.
leverage or something.
Yeah, the new Duke, that he also should stop working with him, but help you with whatever plans you have.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. So, are we all happy with the information that we've shared in here? Cause...
Yeah, I don't know if we got anything else. I think that's pretty much it.
Alright, I guess it's time to approach the old Admiral Akbar.
Tar, god damn it!
Well, you put yourself in
Some
This
people
is
think
why
Dr.
I put
Akbar has been
NPCs
fine.
that portray you all the time, just to get back at you from fun of
What, making fun of names? Jesus.
Okay, You do
My
have
name is
a
a joke.
You do have a quick look around the party. You still see like some of the other people, like presentable, but it still looks like the Duke's a bit free-ish at the moment. He has like just one other person talking to him. He has the Drow talking to him at the moment.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna subtly walk over.
Okay. As you walk up, you see them kind of hush up for a second, as they kind of both see you approaching, and they're like, oh, "We'll." And then the Drow kind of looks forward and goes, I'll finish our conversation at a later date. Until then, Duke, I bid thee farewell." And he kind of looks at you and kind of gives you a look up and down. He keeps walking.
Fuck you. I did not actually say that.
No.
I'm sure my face did.
Yeah.
But
It's a resting Bish face.
oh yes. The Bish face is yeah. So now because my charisma is just so baller.
It actually is, and it shocked me. You have the same charisma level as Trickery.
I think that's probably why I hate him a little bit. Does that just like flourish out of me? Like, is it like just also like just a very natural presence, or is it something where I have to constantly?
It's a natural presence. Like you don't even know you're doing it, really.
All right, cool. Duke. Lovely evening.
Isn't it just? What is somebody as lovely as you doing at my party tonight?
Oh, you're too kind. I actually have come to see you.
Oh, love. Everyone is here to see me. What have you
yes.
got for me?
I actually have some valuable information. More than George over there could ever provide.
Continue.
Would you like to take this elsewhere?
No.
Fine. Prick.
Well, he this is the Duke and this is his party. He definitely knows what George is, and you pretty much.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, you kind of insulted the information broker, saying you'd have more information than him. So he's already on like a back foot of like, now I definitely don't believe you that you've got more. Like you do, but he doesn't believe that because of it's George. He's the information broker in this town.
Okay, fine.
That's just why that demeanor was there.
Okay. That is fine, Duke. I'm more than happy to discuss your missing agent out here in the open.
What agent?
Just an agent, a part of a certain guild that we've stumbled across in the town of.
Okay. You have my interest. Come to my back rooms. And he kind of motions, and you see like two guards like like a huge silk that was kind of hanging down. They like pull it to the side, and there's like a door. It's not it's hidden, but it's not oh, this is a hidden door. It's just because that's where the drape was and stuff like that. And he kind of
is he bringing people in with him?
No, it's just.
Does that just mean him?
Yeah, even the butler you see him kind of like bow and like step back and like allow you to like walk through with him. Come to my private chambers.
Fuck yeah. All right.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
I just want to know that I'm safe right now. Like he's not going to pull one on me.
Roll insight.
You'll never know.
Insight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, fuck balls.
What are we getting?
The suspense is killing me.
Fucking hate this one, man.
Oh!
I hate this program too. fucking hell. All right, so
You believe him, yeah.
Yeah.
You feel safe,
Okay.
completely safe with him. You have You have
I do
no
have a
reasons
sword,
to
it's
suspect
fine.
otherwise. Yeah.
It's fine. I got my sword.
Hmm.
All right.
You follow him through. You as soon as you walk through the door, it leads to a nice, beautiful hallway. There's some like statues and stuff like that. There's ones of like you don't know if it's just an Asimar or an actual celestial, but like it's the wings are out and it's holding a staff, and then there's like another one of like a demon kind of like crawling over and stuff like that. And then you get to like the end of the hall and it's a big door, and he opens it up and like leads you through. There's like a huge like beautiful rug out, and then there's off to the side there's like a little like fireplace in the wall, and then there's this huge oak desk, and then a little seat behind it, like a big painting behind it of him like regally standing there and stuff like that. And he goes and sits down behind his desk, and he kind of leans forward and he kind of motions to a chair across from on the other side of the desk to him. Have a seat.
She's not gonna sit down. She's just gonna walk around the room, kind of, how a person kind of conversation walks around, kind of thing.
Yep. So, my missing agent. I suppose George's lips were a bit looser tonight, unless you probably had something to supply him with. But everyone knows of my missing agent. What more have you got?
Perhaps I have a location.
All right.
And you just think I'm going to give you this information?
I don't see why what else should I do with this right now?
I'm hoping you will give information in return.
I still have to see if your information is true.
Fair enough. So your agent went missing
Yes.
in a town of Teardrop?
No, my agent didn't go missing there. He went missing when he was doing his investigations.
I see. Was he investigating mines?
I don't know,
So you don't give this guy orders?
No. No, he just stopped what he was about to say. Roll a persuasion.
Persuasion?
Yeah. Just see how much he's gonna give you. Like, he's not just gonna, like, start dealing, like, what his spies were doing. Like, all you've told him is...
22.
Damn, alright. Alright, so yeah, he's in on this. He was investigating the Sandbroker and his apparent dealings with Waterdeep and certain agencies there.
I see.
Roll a history check for me.
God damn it.
This is not that
Oh.
high. This is... I might even just give this to you. I don't know. Let's see how we roll.
Okay, you watch, she gets that solid one.
I'm loving all the ones. It's been excellent tonight.
I fucking hate this thing.
15's good. Yeah, you do know that, like even the area of has, like, bad history with Waterdeep. Especially, like, their underbellies do not get along and stuff like that. So, for his business partner to be dealing with nearly the, like, not even rivalry, I mean, like, Gaza Strip hatred they have for each other. Like, deep bad blood for each other. So, for his business partner to be dealing with, like, the enemy nearly for money is, like, intense. So, him mentioning that he was investigating dealings with Waterdeep is, like, pretty intense.
That is dangerous, especially if you're meant to be in cahoots.
Yes.
Well-
If the other nobles find I'm dealing with somebody who is dealing with the Waterdeep nobles,
It's not good business.
my whole family could be cast out of this town.
That's fair. Well, I regret to inform you that I'm sure, as you'd been suspicious, your agent was killed.
Where?
You can find him in the depths of the mind in Teardrop.
He like doesn't he like as soon as you finish the conversation has like a little bell and like rings it, and then this like robed figure kind of comes into the room, and he kind of comes up to the side of the desk, and you see him. He's not whispering, but like the guy is like leaning into him, and he kind of like turns to talk, and then you see him like the man kind of bring out this like little like crystal on a rope, and you see him kind of close his eyes and spin it in the air for a sec. And you see it
telling
like
him what baby he's having?
no, it stops for a second, like points in a direction, and then he goes. Then you see the man kind of lean in and like nod and like whisper something in. So you have seen my agent.
Why would I lie?
I don't know, madame. It's all you've spent a bit of the night out there. It's all cloak and dagger out there. Can't be
Life
too
is
safe.
cloak and dagger.
Especially in D&D. I don't know what to do with this information now.
I recommend you to retrieve his body. But is there any other detail that you can give me in your relations with this Sandbroker?
No, like it's proven that he murdered my man, so I think my man was on the right track with Waterdeep. I know he was dealing with the Red Wizards as well, so you...
What do you know about the Red Wizards?
I just know they're from Thay and they're a magically ruled society, while here is very, as you've probably seen on the streets, very anti-magic. So it was something I was happy to let slide, but not looking good already for my family, so ties thankfully have been cut.
How does it feel knowing that the new Duke working with the Sandbroker is amongst the people?
I don't think he knows his current dealings with Waterdeep, and it's not like he's going to trust the word of a rival.
That's fair. I'm just gonna break out of everything. Is there anything else I should be asking you? Milking him for NESs, but like
you can't ask
like,
them because they're not in the room.
Oh, fucking beans.
But you look back, both are just like.
Just you somehow made it to the other side of the window. Just like...
No, you see a crowd of people, and then this hand just like.
Is there anything else? I can't do like an insight check or anything just to kind of like get a feeling.
You can do an insight
other...
to check to see if he was even like telling truths at all.
Well, yeah, I guess I can then. Can I roll the insight? 2. Yeah. Okay.
Ten's enough. He is emotional enough at the moment that you can kind of gather he's probably telling the truth.
Yeah.
You don't know for sure. It's so hard to read him, but the slips that he has, like when he realized his man was dead, and when he was talking about the Waterdeep kind of stuff, he was like very angry. So it's pretty hard to lie about that kind of anger.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm assuming I've gotten everything that I need out of him. That's the information I'm going to give that we're going to give the new Duke, that the Sandbroker is a betrayer. Oh, do you have any evidence of this betrayal? Any physical, or is it just strictly knowing that your agent's dead?
there were interceptions with things going to Waterdeep from his place that my agent had slipped through to us.
Like smugglers?
Yes.
Sorry. Like big animals?
No,
Floating animals?
just letters we intercepted on the way
You
to
wouldn't happen to
Waterdeep.
have them.
No, they were only they were a message to us telepathically from our agent. We only got to hear what they said.
Okay. Okay. I apologize for giving you this bad news on such a night,
No,
but I felt
it was good to find out.
I do apologize. But thank you for your time.
Enjoy the rest of the party.
I think if I feel that he had some kind of emotional connection before I leave, I'm just going to, I don't know what they're called, but what the creatures in that town that... Oh, can I just like, before I leave and just say, before you enter this, stay hydrated?
Be sure to drink your own piss.
Okay.
Watch out for the creatures there. Bring plenty of water.
Yes. Yes, my men will thank you. Enjoy the rest
And then
of
I'm
your
gonna...
night.
And then I'm gonna leave, and as I walk past those two those two statues, I'm gonna kind of like shudder and like walk off.
Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't actually do that on purpose, the whole angel and devil thing.
I was gonna say, like, when she walked past it, she probably pulled a face, and now she's walking past it again. She's gonna just like shudder a bit and just bad taste. Walk through.
It's like walking past those like nails on the chalkboard.
Yeah, and then she just walks back out to the party, I guess, if she gets allowed to.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the doors, like as he like motions, the doors open for you, and like you can see your way out to the hallway.
All right.
All right. So while that's happening, we'll flick back to the other guys. What are you guys all doing?
I don't know if there's much we can do, so I know Preston will probably just be chilling, waiting for Bish to report back.
Probably in the same boat.
Yeah.
Having a drink.
Okay.
Chilling out.
After about like a couple of minutes of Bish being away, some men walk in from the front door. You see them. They're all in like royal garbs and stuff like that, royalish looking garbs, and like, Master Duke Merton of and then like people like look to the doors, and like the Duke Merton walks into the actual party. Yes, that's all.
I cast Fireball. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have Fireball.
I just like that anytime anyone mentions this place, it'll just like to anyone, it'll sound like that they're thinking of it. He's from and they're just waiting for the name, like.
Yes. Also, like, like at the end, like he did say to you, like the letters were going to Skullport, and that's about the only thing that they could kind of get out of what was going on. So they do know they were going to the underbelly of Waterdeep. Mm-hmm. So that's all they.
It was just more like, because I don't know if convincing the new Duke is going to be easy without evidence.
Well, yeah, you're still mid-conversation and doing this is happening at the same time. So what are you guys doing? You see the other Duke has now entered the party. You see him kind of, like, people have, like, looked over and, like, a few people have, like, walked up to, like, greet, and they don't stay there like they do with Akhtar. Like, they know it's Akhtar's party, but it's still formal to come up and greet him, and at least, because he is a High Duke of Athkadar. So, what are you guys doing? Just sitting, drinking?
Can I go up to him and greet him like everyone else?
Yeah.
Just to blend in.
Okay, you go up and yes, he's and he's like saying goodbye to the last person. Yeah, it was nice to meet you too.
Yeah, and then I'll take his hand and I'm like, greetings, your majesty. And then I just piss off.
Nice to meet you, young dwarf. Yes. And then he kind of looks around and you see him like walk over to the bar, and like two men kind of come out with like plates of like champagne like glasses on them, and they like just and he walks up to the bar and then walks away from the bar, and like people have they just came out grouped up with him and now of like walking around serving with him. Like he didn't order or like he didn't stay at the bar to drink. He's just like, nope, where are my servers that will stay with me for during the night? And yeah, he's walked off with them now. Oz, what are you up to?
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you. What?
I was just watching Dazzle walk off and greet him. I've kind of given up in a way because I'm just like I've had the worst luck tonight. I'm just like, no,
You and me both, buddy. You and me both.
no, this is not happening. I'm sitting here. I'm drinking.
No. I see that glum look on Oz's face, and I'm like, you know what, mate? I'm gonna get you another, because you look like you bloody deserve it.
Thanks, mate.
All right, Preston, are you doing anything?
No. I'm in the same boat where like Preston's been trying for a while and he just realizes he's not cut out for this.
No,
Like,
I've even gotten to a
in
point,
his-
NATO, where like the sunglasses are off. I've like I don't even know where they fucking are. I've tossed them. The buttons are undone. The whole
You know
getup
what's the
of-
funny thing? Fourth wall breaking. The two people that would actually be worse at this party are the ones that rolled terribly anyway. So it's nearly like the dice knew that your characters shouldn't do well at this.
Yeah.
The dice on this thing is just shit. So I've undone my top button, like vests and blazers undone. It's just
But
like,
yeah,
fuck this
it's
joint.
the one with the -1 intelligence, and then the one that's just not good at talking in general have just poorly rolled terribly tonight. It's warmed my heart. It's nearly like Lady Luck herself was like, nope, you're not playing well. All right. Bish, you walk back out into the main ballroom itself. You do notice that there are a few new figures. There's like a crowd around this one person now. And you see the boys still just... Trickery still...
Missing.
MIA.
I don't care. I'm gonna go to the boys.
Okay. You see Bish walk up to you guys. You guys are just having a casual drink.
Sup?
How's it going, Bish?
Yeah.
How'd you go?
Buttoned your top.
Yeah, like it's done. Like I've given up. It's not having it tonight. Yeah.
He's throwing the towel, mate.
Yeah.
Although,
All right. Well,
You wanna is there music going?
There is like right at the back corner. There's like a harp.
It's
playing
trickery.
and a few like and a few like lutes and stuff like that. It's like just ambient music for the actual like room.
I don't know why.
Okay.
Now I've got trickery as like one of those band people with like the drum and the
playing the-
like the
playing the big-
harmonica.
And when I saw her face, now I'm a believer.
Hey, donkey.
Yeah, how'd you go?
Reasonably well. We may have vital information that would make the Duke cut ties.
That's interesting.
But this information is
Mhm.
social suicide.
So we can't be here.
I could share this information with you guys just to tell, but we might have to go in the sneaky curtain again.
Okay.
There are eyes and ears everywhere.
Okay.
We need leverage. Are we in it? Are we in a
Yeah.
space?
No, you're at the bar at the moment.
We're at the
We
bar.
are now.
Yeah. So
Okay,
you guys
let's,
head over to a booth. You close the curtains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I tell them that the blah 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 broker,
Yeah.
dealing with the enemy, Sopranos.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, this morning.
Walked in this
myself-
morning.
Got myself a wand. Yeah. So that's our leverage. That's what we can take
Okay.
to the Duke. He will not want to deal with the Sandbroker once this is known.
But our biggest issue is whether he believes us or not. And then if he doesn't believe us, and we've just set out to try and sabotage the Sandbroker, and he, it might not work so smoothly. That's the thing I've learned tonight. Have an idea in my head. Nope.
I guess if he doesn't believe us, then we can just tell him that we can give this information to other people and see how much he's willing to risk.
So, question. The
Yeah.
guys that are sitting in the booth next to us, they work for this guy, don't they?
No, they just took a job from him. No, they took a job from the
not
other
like
dude.
the new guy or old guy?
No, the old guy. Actor.
So, who are we trying to get here? Mert, the new guy, or the old guy? Are we trying to get like vital info from the new guy or the old guy?
No, we're trying to convince the new guy to cut ties with the Sandbroker to potentially harm.
You mean
his
the
operation.
one that just walked in?
Yeah.
Yeah, that old bloke. They're real bony hands.
So the guys next to us are contractors, basically.
Yes.
They don't have anything to do with these guys. Once
Yeah,
the job,
they
once
just
the job's done.
they just run their own little logistics company, mate. They just they smuggle,
But
They make it sound legit.
Transport of exotic goods to places they shouldn't be.
Logistics.
You hear Rex's voice in the back of your head say that.
Yeah. You know what I hear when I hear that? Transporters of exotic good. We take anything we want, and we'll put it anywhere you want, as long as you pay us good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, no,
hey, weren't we just at the other place for that?
Okay, hold on. Because now I'm thinking about pulling a sneaky here. How about we transport Mr. Duke to anywhere that we want, and we have a conversation?
How are we going to transport the Duke without?
mate,
Discreetly.
when he walked in, he had this like crazy entourage. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be very feasible.
We're not going to be able to get him on his own.
Also, that's a hot job, mate. We'd need a lot of money.
That's more kidnapping than smuggling.
Yeah, that's kidnapping.
Kidnapping, smuggling, same shit, different day. I mean, the guy's got to take a piss sometime.
Oh, could have with his pants down.
I mean, come on. Unless he has his butlers wipe his ass for him.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's true.
if I was rich and had an entourage, I'd be like, you know what? Wipe my ass.
Hey,
No,
man,
do it.
look, I wouldn't mind
God, I
sending him.
hope Preston said that.
No.
Hey,
You've never actually heard Preston swear.
If he takes a dump in the public toilet, I'll sit in the cubicle for a couple of hours and drag him by his legs underneath. And
Who
know?
does number 2 work for?
You saw that third as boss.
I don't know. It's up to you guys, but that was just an idea.
Yeah, but that doesn't help us in the end.
Yes, it does. We get the info we need. I snap his neck.
We're not.
done.
We're not here for info.
Oh no, that's right. We want to break that relationship. It's easy. We grab him. I snap his neck. We're done.
Look, guys.
You're trying to break the relationship between his head and his shoulders.
Yes.
Look, guys. If we can get him alone just for a little bit,
Yeah.
I reckon I can give you guys a hand and pull some mumbo jumbo and get some information out of him. But
That would
that's
be
just
my
it.
main goal, to get him alone.
Mm.
But the problem is here, you're not going to get him alone, regardless.
I managed to get the other Duke alone.
How alone?
I was
alone,
in his
actually. Oh,
Okay. Nobody
No.
there was there with him.
For a while, then some man in the cloak appeared out of nowhere.
Well, there you go. I mean, that's fine. But I think your conversation that you mainly had with him was very a deal for a deal, an eye for an eye kind of deal. You know what I mean?
And that's what essentially this is.
You think that we could do the same?
I personally believe we call his bluff, tell
Yeah.
him what we have.
Yeah.
If he doesn't want to accept it, we just offer the information elsewhere. Or tell him that we'll offer the information elsewhere. See how much he's willing to gamble on that.
How do we tell him that?
But how is our information dangerous to him if it's public?
It's social suicide. His family is not allowed to be dealing with anyone in Waterdeep. So if his connections with the Sandbroker and Sandbroker's working with Waterdeep, he will be cast aside. His family will lose their royalties and riches. They'll be sent outside of the town.
I'm just really concerned about how deep in the pockets
It's
the
Waterdeep.
Sandbroker is. I'm just worried that it might not do anything if he's already in with them. I mean, we could try it, but we have no proof. And just saying that there is no reason for anybody to believe us. And even if rumors get out, I don't think there's any weight to what we have at the moment.
Roll me and one last intelligence check, because you do have something, and I just think you guys have completely forgotten about it.
Who's rolling intelligence?
Anyone who wants to. Really?
Sure. Nat 1.
Hold on.
Wow. Oh, I got a 13.
Hey,
I got a 14. Yay. Hey.
16.
16?
Plus what, Dash?
Oh, 15.
Well, actually, Dash Oz is the one who
Yeah.
remembers. There were 2 notes you found in the Red Wizard's quarters.
I thought one was a love note from Trickery.
Lol.
No. One of them had said...
Yeah.
Do.
How long ago was this?
Lyrics?
Yes, my agent took him out and left him in the cave. If the houses find out about it, that we have no standing with them if another finds out about your ties with the Waterdeeps. It literally says it there, written on his notes.
Wait, hang on.
Wait, who kept those letters?
I was about to say, it was probably trickery.
Yeah, it was trickery.
Shit.
The one go we needed.
Sorry, well then, yeah.
We're kind of fucked.
You would have known that you have them though. No, he doesn't have the.
Oh, well,
bag
then
of
I
holdings.
remembered.
Yeah,
I remembered then.
You have
I
the
had the
bag
bag
of
of
holdings.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
So
hold on.
You have the letters.
As much
Oh.
as I know about that letter, I actually had no involvement. I remember I was sitting in the window eating jerky.
Yeah.
That's right, you were too. I'll grab out the letters and surprise the guys like, remember these? I give them to Preston.
It's almost like that was the exact leverage we needed.
I know, right? I feel
Like-
special.
Like, if we didn't already have pre-recorded evidence, it would so seem that I was like, oh, I just gotta give him something. But I'm like, no, you guys have had
No,
this
yeah.
fucking letter for fucking forever.
NATO, it's been now over a year since I
Oh,
started.
it's
campaigning.
almost
84 years!
What year is it?
I'm sorry I was laying the foundations of this whole campaign so fucking long ago,
Yeah.
and I'm getting no credit for it. But
To be
whatever.
fair, I
Congratulations. We're using
that.
roll D20.
I
You
stayed
did-
in character.
You did
I
remember.
didn't know about them.
You also did remember about the actual agent, though, Ali. So I'll give you that. You did remember that.
Yeah, Ali, good job.
Yeah, Ali, good job.
Yeah, Ali, good job.
Thanks.
That was
All
my
right.
joke.
So what now?
So you do have written proof now.
Okay, there you go, Presto.
We have written proof.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so...
What are we gonna do?
How-
Just flush
how-
it in front of him?
No, I mean, if we do that, they'll just take it and rip it up.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
How should we approach this?
We have 2 letters though, right?
Yeah, I'm reading through the first level. I don't think there's anything about that. The Sandbroker, you may have your favorite.
I've got it.
After the Shadow Thief. Oh, yeah, no. The first one doesn't have it as well. After the rash actions of the... yes, it's risky. And then there's a whole bunch of stuff scratched out. After the rash actions of the Sandbroker, we have already lost favor with House Ophel. After their Shadow Thief agent that went missing. It is immensely difficult to strike up a deal with the houses, so using the broker has been a must. Hopefully the deal with House And then something else to scratch out proceeds. The Shadowbroker is none wiser of our true goal here in Sword Coast. The gem or is here within these mountains, and I have narrowed it down to locations of the second gem, and it's all crossed out as well. So
I've got an idea.
So that first letter looks like he's written to somebody else talking about the Sandbroker. These are all the Red Wizard's letters. And then the second letter is one written from the Red Wizard to the Sandbroker about, yes, my agent took care of him, left him in the cave. If the houses find out about it, we would have no standing with them. With the Waterdeep.
My question is there any kind of markings on it to prove that it's from a Red Wizard, or is it just... Because otherwise it could just seem like a piece of paper that we have with... Is there any way to prove anything on there that proves...
Doesn't the back have an inscription?
Or a signature or something?
Yeah, like that's what I'm thinking. Like...
There is a stamp down the bottom from the Red Wizard. Yeah. And also, the Red Wizard was around dealing and probably had written letters as well. Like, it was a while, like a couple of months back, that Duke Akhtar stopped dealing with the Sandbroker. So this new Merton guy has probably dealt with the Red Wizard himself.
Wizards, yeah. Sweet.
So I've got an idea.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you probably could pull this off. Nato, the two Dukes, are they mates?
No, they're complete rivals.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, socially, they have to look like friends and stuff like that, but everyone knows that they hate each other and stuff like that.
Okay. Bish.
Is it public knowledge that these dukes deal with the Sandbroker?
No. Absolutely not.
Bish.
Like, George knows, because he's like a fucking information broker, but...
Yeah.
Like, the general public have no idea. Like, the general public has no idea what the nobles do.
Gotcha. Okay, so... Okay, I was just trying to find a key word that would trigger in the Duke that would say, I know something about you, that would instantly make him pop and pay attention.
That's exactly what I was trying to think of.
So...
Nato, read to me one more time the first letter.
First letter... Yeah, it's written to someone. You have no idea who the Red Wizard is writing this one to. Yes, it's risky. Cross. Rash after the actions of the Sandbroker. We have already lost favor with House Akhtar after their Shadow Thieves agent went missing. It has been immensely difficult to strike a deal with the other houses, so using the broker has been a must. Hopefully the deal with something scratched out house proceeds. The Sandbroker is none the wiser of our true goal. Here in the Sword Coast, the gem, something, is or has been in these mountains, and I have narrowed down to the location and also the details of a second gem are, and then it's all crossed out as well.
Jesus, so even the Red... Sorry, I completely forgot that the Red Wizards are going against the Sandbroker as well.
Oh, they were just using them for their means as well. They were probably getting crystals, and they were looking. You know as well, like what's his name? Fucking. Oh man, I wrote it down ages ago. He's been dead so long now I can't remember his fucking. Oh, not dead, disappeared. Dunkar.
Dunkar.
Yeah. Yes, he. You knew he was also trying to find something down there in the caves.
Old knifey spoony.
Yeah, old knifey spoony before.
All right. So I figure approach New Duke, coerce him with knowing that he deals with the Sandbroker in subtle terms to get his attention, and then take him aside, expose one letter, and tell him exactly what this means to have him on our side.
Yep. That sounds good.
Hey, Bish. Can I ask a really strange request?
For the last time, I'm not showing you the scar again.
Oh, you cheeky fucker. No, mate. I wanted to take out my my prayer. Wait, we're still in the closed thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to take out my cleric spell book, prayer book, whatever it is, and I'll say I want to show this to Bish. I'm gonna post it in the Discord, and I'm gonna say keep him within 60 feet if you can.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Are you doing what I think? Oh, okay. No, you're not. You're not casting Zone of Truth.
Oh fuck!
No, that's too obvious.
Yeah.
I gotta keep it subtle.
No, yeah. I just wanted the Adventure Zone reference.
Oh. Jesus.
It's a channel divinity, so it's not really like casting a spell, if you know
All
what I
right,
mean.
let's get this last bit going so we can wrap up for
All
the
right.
night.
Okie dokie. All right. So keep him close by.
Yes.
Because I'm gonna be listening in to his surface level thoughts, if you know what I mean.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you hang around me as a butler?
I mean, do I look like a butler?
Yes.
Oh,
All right. I'm your butler. Sure thing, lady.
can Presto New fix that up? Any magic
No,
fingers?
I don't have really any illusion spells.
Yep.
Can-
Presto.
Can I just do what I did with old mate? Just grab a plate full of food and just give it to him?
I mean, sure.
You know what? Just
Can
say
you
that I
wait?
double up as a court jester or something. You'll be right.
Yeah. I'll figure something out. I'm sure he won't ask. I've more valuable information on hand. So is he doing the rounds?
Yeah. Well, you can't see at the moment. You're in the curtain.
Oh,
so
sorry.
Yeah, open it up, and yeah, you can see he's actually by himself at the moment, apart from his servers and a butler and stuff like that around him, but no other people. He's just kind of browsing the crowds and stuff like that.
All right. Keep in character. Come on, Stella. This way, please.
1 second, lady. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna close it so it's like a creak, like a little bit of a gap, and I'm gonna try to get it in before we get over there,
Hey,
and then
whoa.
maintain it. Okay, yeah, that came out really bad. I'm gonna try and use the channel divinity from here, and then hold it as we approach instead of trying to pull it off while I'm right in front of him.
Roll either
Are you sure you want to roll with this thing?
religion or just because you've got bad rolls tonight doesn't mean everyone's been having bad rolls.
I've had some pretty bad rolls,
Yeah,
but I
you-
have bad rolls all the time.
No, you've had a natch 20
You've
at
had
once.
really
Yeah,
good rolls tonight. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
I've had an even number of good and bad.
Yes,
so settle
exactly.
down.
Yeah, right.
It's almost like luck itself is
It's
a
almost
load of
like
shit.
It's almost like this program's shit house, but you're going.
Oh,
It's almost like-
religion and or arcana, whichever one you.
I'll
'cause-
go religion because
Okay.
it's my jam.
Yeah. Normally I do
My favorite
arcana,
jam.
but then because you use more like religious magic, I'll allow you to do this. See if you can fucking. Oh shit! Yeah, you easily maintain it and are able to kind of even mask that you're actually doing it.
But here's the thing: on his end, he has to roll like a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
shit.
Oh, don't tell him
He
that.
wouldn't be that smart. He's a
He has to know
fucking
that.
duke.
Nope.
Yeah, no, I don't want to cheat
that
it
was
or anything.
that was
like...
a 3.
Oh. But does it say that in the description I dropped? Oh, it doesn't.
No, it's only
But it is- it
usually
is
usually read thoughts. Usually you can because I only know this from I think it's the tiefling or something like that gets an ability that you can read surface thoughts for free, but if you start pressing further into their mind, then they've got to make the DC roll. And if they
Yeah.
pass, then you are able to go in without them knowing. If they fail, I mean, if they pass the DC check, they know you are doing it, but you still get in. But they just failed, so you are able to press
Oh.
deep into their mind.
So you can cast suggestion as an action on the target.
Yeah.
Fuck.
All right, we're rolling up. Any
Yep.
other last preparations for this?
Ugh.
Oh, do you have the letters?
Oz has the letters, yes.
I gave them to Preston.
I gave them to Dez.
Yes.
I'm gonna take them and put them in my breast pocket.
Okay, beautiful.
Nice.
All right,
Alright,
so
let's walk over.
yeah, you walk up to the thing. He casually is like finishing a champagne and putting it onto a server's kind of dish, and he kind of sighs, looking bored.
Duke, so lovely to see you.
Oh, why hello. I haven't have the pleasure of your company before. I am. Well, you know who I am. Who are you, madame?
Fuck, I forgot my own name.
It's
Um,
get good.
No,
No, it's not.
It's
It's-
goddamn.
That's it. Thank you. Miss Dam. Yeah. I was wondering if we could have a conversation about the terrible doings across this world of such horrible people that cross my mind, like the Sandbroker.
What of the Sandbroker?
Oh, I just heard some horrible wheelings and dealings.
No. Have you been listening to the ballroom gossip? Have you?
Oh no, you could kind of say I've got this down on paper.
What do you have on paper, madame?
That the Sandbroker works with certain people in deep areas.
And what does that have to do with me?
Well, don't want to be suggestive, but I do believe he likes dukes in this area.
Yeah. Okay. Roll either persuasion or intimidation.
Intimidation.
Yeah.
Well, let's just
You
see.
do have advantage for this because that is a.
It doesn't
good-
matter, but they're the same. So let's see.
You do have advantage, so you can do 2d20s.
Two rolls.
And we'll see which one's the higher.
Okay. And then
16. Damn.
22.
22. So do you want to intimidate or persuade?
Both.
Let's do it at once. Just because of the environment, I'm gonna be very persuasive.
Okay. Come. And you see him, like, his face drop for a second and then automatically quickly go back to stone face. So just so
I look
no...
like a big old slut tonight.
That's not the kind of party we're at, madame.
I'm not saying that out loud.
No, I was saying that as NATO in that voice. Okay, yeah, so you go to a booth and he kind of... do you acquire your servant? He, like, points over to Daz.
Oh, I do indeed.
Okay. And he kind of ushers him in and, like, close the curtains.
Come now, Jeffrey.
So, what is this?
NATO, do we see that?
Yeah, you see him go into the booth.
Are we? I look at Preston and go, do you want to leave him or?
I don't know what we could really do. I think we're just going to get in the way. We just have to trust that they've got this under control.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I was just going to sneeze.
I do have to...
Bless you.
Yes! 1. There it is. There's 2.
There it is, yeah.
Hit us with a 3.
Shut up.
Okay.
Hat-trick.
Yeah, so the curtains are now closed. What are these matters you wish to bring to the table?
Look, I'm going to be completely upfront. I know that you work with the Sandbroker now. I know that you deal with him.
Yes. What is that? So, every noble here does dastardly deeds in the back rooms.
That's not that kind of party, NATO. Fuck.
no.
I said back rooms, alright?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
knew
heard
exactly
you.
what
I
we're
didn't say
talking
back
about.
door. Jesus. Alright.
No, that's not even
Come
what
on,
we're talking about.
it's late in the night.
Okay.
Let's get this going.
Duke, what do you know of the previous dealings with the previous Duke? Why do you think that dealing ended?
Because Akhtar couldn't supply the needs of the Sandbroker.
You still believe that's the case? What if you were to find out that the Sandbroker was not loyal to the cause?
What cause? Cause is money.
Okay, loyal to your social cause.
My social cause? What do you mean, my social cause?
I'm insinuating your connections to a rival gang? Party? I don't know the word association, but yeah, let's just stick with gang.
Yeah.
All of it.
So,
He kind of leans back and it's like, what do you mean?
I have information that will destroy your connection. It will destroy your social status. It will crumble everything down. I am looking to get access to the Sandbroker with your cooperation.
My cooperation? What do you think you have?
I have evidence that you are working with a person who has a connection to Waterdeep gangs. You are essentially working with someone who works with your direct enemy.
I don't believe you.
Really?
No.
Sterlo, pull out the letter.
Yes,
By
my
golly, I
lady.
hope he knows that means that's one letter.
He kind of like quickly leans forward and snatches out of it, and then he kind of opens it up and reads it through. He's like, "It's a forgery. I don't believe you."
Can you see the insignia on the back?
Yes.
Oh.
Dazzle.
Hold on.
What's he actually thinking?
Oh, he's terrified right now. Like, even his surface thoughts, he's like, I have to find a way to convince them that this is bullshit, or like, I need to get these off them, or just, he is, yeah, frantic at the moment in his head. But
Right.
you are actually super impressed though, because like, when you look at him, you wouldn't even be able to tell at all these thoughts are going through his mind. Like, it would be an insanely high, what do you call it, insight to even like
Insight,
gauge
yeah.
that. Yeah.
So when
I'm
he
gonna-
hands over the letter to Dazza,
Mm,
which I would watch that interaction.
mm.
I just want to like turn to Bish, give her a bit of a nudge and a wink to let her know that you're on the right track.
That is fine. Obviously, you can see the inscription from the Red Wizard on the back.
I don't know of any red wizards.
You know what, Duke? That's fine. I know this information is quite valuable to some other people. If you're not willing to work with us,
Look,
then
what
I
do you
guess we
want?
could take. We want access to the Sandbroker. We want your cooperation.
How?
We want to get to him and destroy him.
As long as none of this gets out.
As long as you cooperate.
My family has ruled this town for thousands of years. I will not let it crumble down just because of this.
Then I have your word.
Yes, you can call on my name. But you will have to organize how.
Don't know what that means.
Yes,
Do you
Dad?
have a business card?
Oh.
And I hold the exact same card that I got from
OP
Oh, jeez.
Rex.
and Rex?
yeah, Rex and Opie.
And he goes, I will leave one of my men with you. They will know how to contact me.
And then Trickery walks out.
It's a pleasure doing business with you, Duke. We look forward to working with you in the future.
It needs to happen soon. If this gets out. If it was this easy for you to find something like this, I need this severed from me.
We'll take care of that.
Okay, and he hops up. Oh no, sorry, Daz. What?
What else? What else is he thinking now that I still got him under that awesomeness?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah, just like holy fuck! Like, how did these like commoners find out this information? Like, he doesn't know you're like strong adventurers.
Amazing.
That killed the Red Wizard to get this information. Like, to get this information, you would have had to kill the Red Wizard, obviously. And, like, that concept doesn't even, like, fathom
Into
his
his
brain.
mind.
So he's like, how the... Like, like, he needs this severed. If people like you could find this stuff that easy, then, like, obviously information is leaking out way too easy. So, like, he can't be involved with this anymore.
He's not thinking of anything like potentially cutting loose ends and
Getting rid of
like,
us.
yeah.
No, because he doesn't know anything about yous at all. Like, it's not his party, so he doesn't know the people coming. He like comes.
We're an unknown.
Yeah, you're a complete unknown. You may have 100 copies of this that's spread out to millions of people, or he has.
And because we stayed in character, they don't know our names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like he is just shitting.
You just closing the.
No, I was doing a bad.
He also has like ideas of how to get you in and stuff like that, like where to get you in. Like he has thoughts of like the crystal shipment he was supposed to bring and stuff like that, and he was in the process of organizing a way to get that to the Sandbroker's castle. He hops up, opens the curtains, and like does like a sign, and like a butler comes up and he goes, "This is Bill. He will be your point of contact with me."
Hi, Bill.
And that's where we'll end it tonight.
That's not what I thought when we usually ask for the bill.
All right.
Alright, I'll quickly send this off. NATO. I know NATO. The NPC boys. You can check them out at twitch.tv/a couple NPCs.
Everywhere at a couple of NPCs.
Yes. And personal Twitters.
Aclay1788.
Yes.
And Blue Shift 77.
Beautiful. And Hungry Gamers dash millions of podcasts. What is it? Dashgamer.com?
Yep.
Yep, go to that. That's the hub. You find everything there. Bish, you can find it at 8bit.net. NATO, wherever you can find me.
And Miss Sally Hart.
Yes.
No, just Bish.
Just Bish.
Yeah.
Find Bish.
Good luck
It's like-
finding out.
At Jack Bish.
Alright, let's...
Bish, please.
Please.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Let's see who's online.
It's
I
me.
can't believe I forgot my
Maddie
own
Jokin,
goddamn name.
Castleberry, Wilco.
I think she's gonna... Well, hopefully she's gonna hop off as I hop off. Nah. Oh,
Send it over to Maddie Jerkin.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just saw him. I just scrolled down.
Yeah.
Alright. Go say hello. Tell him to play some D&D. Or ask him if he's played any D&D.
Yeah, he has. I know he has.
I know, but... No, it's alright. Just take
Start a
that...
conversation.
Yeah, no, it's alright. Take that away from my people. Jerkins.
What do you mean take that away from your people?
I don't know.
Saying
Alright.
you-
Yeah, you can always catch us here Fridays. Mwah. With this campaign, my other people campaign, and maybe an American campaign. It's all...
We'll see you in 4 weeks.
Yeah. Oh,
What?
God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you work night next.
Oh,
next
it is
shift.
nights with you guys next. Ooh, this might have been Bish last episode. Who knows?
What?
All right.
See what we can
Cheerio.
do.